Those are big ones.
Yeah. Are you streaming yet? Where's my ding?
Yeah, I'm streaming. I'm just waiting for you to get this fucking ding, because I know how it is.
There it is. Disturb. Alright, we good.
Nice.
Okay. So, last time on Danganronpa, this has been a while.
Yes. Sorry. Getting a lot of messages from work. Sorry.
That's fine. I'll do the recap.
Yes.
Nekomaru died, and then we investigated, and you think that... What do you think?
Let's get into it so we can read those points, and it might actually help.
Good call. Check out them truth bullets.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I need to start my phone for the, I forgot to do this. I'm sorry, guys. There's so many things going on right now with Virtual NerdCon and stuff. Trying to, like, start things back up. So, yeah. I need to get my Twitch started so I can do things for you guys. And read your messages, so give me 1 second. Live. Good. I'm glad I understand that I'm live. There we go. And let me make sure my mic is... Give me 5 minutes and I'll be back. Okay, cool. Nice to see you, my man. Or manette. I don't know.
Manette.
You know, there's only one gender. So, I'm kidding. I'm fucking kidding, guys. Stop.
There's one gender, and it is corpse.
That would work if we're playing Corpse Party, definitely.
How everyone ends up in the end.
That's how everyone ends up in the end. There's one gender, and it's called Corpse. Okay, so let's go through all of the opening handbook and bullets. Truth bullets.
Yes.
Okay, so first one, Monokuma file number 4. The victim is Nekomaru Nide, aka Mekamaru, after his robotic transformation. His body was discovered in Grape Tower, which is inside the funhouse. His head is severely damaged and beyond repair, so that shall be considered the cause of death. Despite the fact that his arms and legs are dismembered, these limbs were actually designed to be detachable, and it seems they separated due to a severe impact. Aside from that, several other areas of this body are damaged. Because of this, many of his functions seem to have shut down. Nekomaru's body and left leg were tied with a metal wire. The tip of that wire was also tied into the loop. A button on the back of Nekomaru's neck, when this button is pressed, all of Nekomaru's functions cease, and he is forced to enter sleep mode. Oil that was flowing out of Nekomaru's body, the majority of it, came from his fatal head wound. One of the pillars on the side of the door was tipped over. The damage area of the pillar was also stained. It was so heavy that even 2 people couldn't budge it. An enormous hammer found on the floor of the tower. It was completely clean, almost as if it was brand new. A chain was wrapped around the handles of the door at the back of the Grape Tower. For some reason, the killer was able to enter the tower from the Strawberry Hall. Apparently, Akane heard a rumbling noise at around 5:30 a.m. A lot of small pieces of stone were scattered underneath Nekomaru's body. However, there were no fragments on top of his body. Apparently, Fuyuhiko saw Nekomaru walking toward the first floor of Strawberry House at 5 a.m. At 5:30 a.m., the alarm of the wall clock in the lounge on Strawberry House, second floor, started going off. Fuyuhiko was at the lounge by coincidence and managed to stop the alarm, but Kuzuichi and Gundam rushed to the lounge after being alerted by the sound. However, Nagito was apparently the only one who didn't hear it. The contact elevator used to move between both houses was broken and no longer worked. It was apparently broken at the Grape House side, so the last person to use it would have arrived at Grape House. The button in Strawberry Hall that opens the door leading to the tower was broken. Nagito was supposed to be at Strawberry House, but he appeared at Grape House via some unknown method. The contact elevator should have been broken. Apparently, the compass needle spun 180 degrees while it was inside the contact elevator. Nekomaru used this alarm clock to recover from sleep mode. The clock's arms are stopped at around 7:30, and the alarm was set to 7:30 as well. The clock in Nekomaru's chest receives radio waves at fixed intervals and automatically adjusts itself if its time is off. Basically, it's an amazingly precise clock that can't be tampered with, not even to set the time. A doorknob found underneath the tipped-over pillar. The screws at the base are pulled out, and there are some scratch marks at the knob itself. On the doorknobs, the far back... Wow. I was doing so well. One of the doorknobs from the far back door of Strawberry House was missing, so this doorknob was originally attached to the door. Regardless of whether you enter the tower from Grape Hall or Strawberry Hall, the placement of Nekomaru's body, the tipped-over pillar, the oil stains, and even the disassembled parts Kuzuichi arranged look exactly the same. The victim is Nekomaru Nide. Cool, we already did that. Awesome. So, we went through all the truth bullets. I know that there was also a Sakura statue inside Grape House? Yeah, Grape House. And we already know that Nagito was his name, right? Yeah. Nagito got a book from Monokuma after defeating the Dead Room. And that basically said that the killings from the first game matched perfectly with the killings of this game.
It didn't
almost
say that, but
yeah, like it's very close. Yeah, it's very, very much implied. So if we follow that route, the next one was suicide, and even Nagito said that as well. So he's trying to string me along to think it's suicide, and I do believe it's suicide. 90% sure it's suicide. The only reason 10% doesn't believe that is because this game loves to throw you on a goose chase and like assume something, and then at the very end be like, oh, actually, you wrong. It's Mikon the killer. Like, the fuck? So, yeah, it could be literally anybody, but 90% sure it was suicide.
Yeah. I'm gonna go off on a bit of a tangent here. Peyton sent you a trailer for the Inuyasha spinoff.
Oh, thank Christ. Thank you. I'll watch that later. Oh, thank you.
That's all I wanted to say.
Thank you. Awesome. Oh, I see that. Ooh. Yashahima, Princess Half Demon? Is that Inuyasha's son from Kagome? That would be sick. Anyway, we're not...
Here's the thing. I've seen like 50 episodes of Inuyasha, but I didn't watch them in order.
Yeah, right?
I just watched them whenever they were on Adult Swim.
Same. Anyway,
I don't know what the fuck the story is. I know that it's a dog demon with a big sword.
Yeah, of course.
That's all I know.
Attentive influence slightly increases the influence gauge effective during the class trial, cannot be combined with envious influence.
No, you didn't do this before? Nerd.
Well, all of my bullets are on, so it's fine.
I have one bullet that's not on, but only because it can't be combined with a different bullet that is on.
Nice. Alright, I'm gonna finish preparations. You ready?
Yep.
Let's do it.
Now
All
then,
rise.
let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened. and that person will earn the right to leave
Nikon's
this island.
X is a plus for a
I'm
nurse.
sure you
That's
guys
so
are
cool.
starving by now, but let's get revved up and raring to go. Whoever survives will be treated to a fancy lunch. Guess
Oh.
what? Rabbit curry is on the menu.
Huh? I'm not the main ingredient, right?
I'm here today because Coach Nekomaru risked his life to protect me. I'm gonna be the one who avenges him. I'll definitely find out who the killer is. I'm definitely not tempted by curry. Got it?
Akane, you seem to have an impressive amount of drool flowing from your mouth.
Hot.
Hey, why don't we try going over the incident? We weren't able to leave Strawberry House, so I want to make sure we get a detailed understanding.
I discovered Nekomaru's body a little before 7 a.m. I headed over to Grape Tower for Monokuma Taichi and found the body there. Hajime and Chiaki were also with me.
Hajime was with Miss Sonia and Chiaki that early in the morning? Don't tell me you three were together since last night!
Imbecile! I am not some woman with flexible legs.
Of course you're not. You're much classier than that.
With legs like those, you could
Valuable
probably do
input
the
from
splits
Akane.
real easy.
We just happened to run into each other on the first floor of Grape House and went to the tower together.
And then, the three of us discovered Nekomaru's body.
The body discovery announcement was made soon after. Akane heard that and rushed over.
We heard the body discovery announcement too, from Strawberry House, obviously. As I recall, we found out the elevator was out of order, which left us stuck.
So we decided to go to the tower for the time being and headed for Strawberry Hall. But someone even broke Strawberry Hall's door button. We couldn't go anywhere because of that.
Thinking we should at least find some method to communicate, we set our sights on the lounge telephone.
Forget these boring intros. Let's talk about the killer. Anyway, it's definitely someone from Strawberry House.
What do you mean, definitely?
There's no way a chick would kill someone so cruelly. So it must be one of you Strawberry House dudes. One of you better hurry up and confess, or I'll break all of you in half!
You're the cruelest one here!
Now, enough with the lovers' quarrel. We need to think about this seriously. We don't have the luxury of discussing irrelevant things. The incident this time has many questions.
The incident notwithstanding, I also have many questions.
Then let's start with something even Miss Sonia can understand. The weapon. Well, the weapon is obvious, right?
Nope.
What the heck, you guys?
I love
The
Nikita
weapon.
right now. This is
You
great.
can totally tell
He's
just by
like, what the fuck are
looking.
you on about? Okay.
Usually I hate Nagito, but right now, fucking hilarious.
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime.
Not.
That pillar, huh?
No, the hammer.
You're an idiot.
The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him.
Wrong. What? But it wasn't the weapon though. Alright, let's.
I guess we should
I told
figure
you,
out
man,
the
you gotta
weapon
take
first.
Oh,
in
new
all
looking
the
hammer.
picture.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime.
Sorry, I didn't.
That
even
pillar,
look
huh?
at all the other ones.
No, the hammer. The killer used that and beat the crap out of him.
New looking hammer. Got
No,
it.
that's wrong!
Beautiful.
No.
Get owned.
I can't accept that hammer was the murder weapon.
Oh, Kusev. Percruzi. Wow. How am I so bad at pronouncing his name? Hey.
Previous, you missed the recap.
There you go.
Why not? Why can't you accept it?
A lot of oil was flowing from Nekomaru's body. Just like human blood, right? If the hammer was used to beat Nekomaru, you'd expect some oil to be on it at least.
But that hammer was clean. So that's why you can't accept that it's the murder weapon.
Well, yeah, but the killer might have wiped off the oil later.
Why?
Well, obviously, to make the hammer look like it's not the murder weapon.
Then why bother cleaning the oil? If they didn't want it to look suspicious, they would have discarded the hammer.
You're pretty insightful, baby gangsta.
Whoop-a-ba. Baby Gangsta. I'm calling him that from now on.
baby gangsta? Me?
Just so you all know, I was trying to test you guys.
Sure thing,
I
Soda.
thought maybe you guys mistook the hammer for the weapon or something.
You know, I was trying to call you Kazuichi at the start of this game, but nah.
You nailed it just now.
Yeah. I did at the start of this episode, but nah, you're a fucking idiot. Kazadum.
Seems that was a waste of time.
Then
Not
what
even
was the
clever.
real weapon used to murder Nekomaru?
That's so clever. Shut up.
That's the problem.
Kazadum.
There wasn't anything else at the crime scene that looked like a
not
potential
clever.
weapon.
That's funny though.
Then, how about we
How's
look
it
at it
dumb
from
funny,
a
but it's
different
not
angle?
clever.
Okay. Kazadumbum.
What?
Kazadumbum. It's the same amount of syllables.
You're not-
Kazuichi.
You're not
Kazadumbum.
aiding your scenario here.
Kazadumbum.
If it doesn't have
It's not
oil on
helpful.
it, it's not the weapon. So whatever has
Oh,
oil on it must be the
Went a
weapon,
little bit
right?
ahead, now it's telling me to do a thing.
But if it's something at the crime that oil has to have,
It's Nekomaru's corpse.
See,
Obviously.
of course.
The only thing with oil on it is that broken pillar.
Then that pillar is the weapon! Coach Nekomaru got clobbered with that pillar!
Nobody could withstand a blow from that pillar. Even if you used 100% of your muscle strength, it would be impossible to wield it as a weapon.
Why?
We tried to move it, right?
Don't use is barely budging. Didn't I tell you?
Yeah, that pillar was pretty freaking heavy. But there's one dude who could have lifted that pillar.
huh? Who are you talking about?
Coach Nekomaru's robot body! With that dude's super strength, lifting a pillar would be real easy.
So, he lifted the pillar, and then what? Did he use it to beat himself?
Yes.
You mean Nekomaru killed himself?
Yes.
Don't be stupid!
No.
He ain't the type to commit suicide!
He is.
Then even if Nekomaru could have
Really?
lifted that pillar, it has nothing to do with the case at all.
Well, I guess you're right.
What the heck?
But it does bother me a little. That word suicide. By the way, the fourth murder of the Killing School life was apparently ruled a suicide. What? No, that shouldn't matter. There's no way Nekomaru would commit
But
suicide.
that's a problem. If it's not the pillar, then there's no other weapon we can think of.
There may be a way to use the pillar as a weapon without lifting it.
Huh? For reals?
Yes, for reals.
Oh my
I
god.
see. So my gut was right after all. All right, it's up to you, Sonia. Prove that pillar was the murder weapon.
Understood. Then I shall give it my all. Sonia, here I go!
Please tell me we're Sonya this time. Please tell me we're Sonya. That'd be fucking. That'd be lit. Yeah, for this
We
this
get to
run.
play it, Sonia?
Right now, yeah. That'd be amazing because she has to do it.
There's no need to lift that pillar.
God damn it.
If the pillar was not lifted, beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over? They aimed right for his head and bullseye.
Even I could probably tip it over.
Considering the pillar's weight, it probably exerted a ton of force.
I don't remember what this
Sonia, you go, girl! I'm getting hella excited!
The killer murdered Nekomaru by tipping over the pillar? Is that really it? Yeah, it is.
There's no need to lift that pillar.
I think I know what it is.
If the pillar was not lifted, beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over?
Oh god.
They aimed right
No,
for
I
his
missed it.
head and bullseye.
Bam! I hit
Even
the
I
weight.
could probably
Bam!
tip it
I missed
over.
it.
Considering the pillar's weight, it probably exerted a ton of force.
Sonia, I'm getting hella excited!
Alright, let's try this again.
There's no need to lift.
If the pillar was beating him with it is beyond a dream.
Oh,
What about
wrong.
tipping the pillar over?
No? Well, what does that have to do with the fact that the killer tipped over the pillar? Jeez, cease your questioning and stay back. The killer tipped over the pillar. You're right. I just need to. Goodbye. Dishy sis.
There's no need to
New
lift that
name
pillar.
tings. Cool.
If the pillar was not
My name
lifted,
is finally Blue. Yay. Yay.
beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over?
Maybe wire? Do you have it, Fu?
Damn it!
No.
There's no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar was not lifted,
I'm convinced that the bullet is
beating
tipped
him with
over
it is
pillar,
beyond a dream.
Yeah.
What about tipping the pillar over?
But I already tried that.
They aimed right
and
for
it
his
didn't
head and
work.
bullseye.
Even I could probably tip it over. Considering the pillar's weight,
Unless-
it probably exerted a ton of force.
Sonia, you go, girl! I'm getting hella excited!
Okay, so it's not tipped over pillar.
Okay, I'm thinking
There's
good
no
night
need to
Oh!
lift that pillar.
Hold on, we're
Pillar was
stupid.
not lifted.
Azric,
Beating him
memory
with
bullet.
it is beyond a dream.
What
Okay.
about tipping the pillar over? They aimed right for his head and bullseye.
I'm calling it. That's what it
Even
is.
I could probably tip it over. Considering the pillar's weight.
Nope. No, it's
Check
not.
this out. Ready for this?
No, it's not.
Damn it! Bam! Oh, that was wrong.
Yeah, told you.
There's no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar was beating him with it is
What about tipping the pillar over?
Nope, it's not good night button either.
Why would it be?
Because tipping the pillar over, good night button. I agree, but
Damn it!
There's no need to lift that pillar.
if the pillar was not lifted.
chain? No, wire? Pillar
Beating
fragments.
him with
Pillar
it is beyond a
fragments.
dream.
I don't know.
What about tipping the pillar over?
Pillar
Maybe.
fragments. It is pillar fragments.
No, that's wrong.
On what?
On the first one, tipping the pillar over.
Really?
Yeah.
If Nekomaru was crushed by the pillar, then there should have been fragments on top of his body.
Oh.
Huh.
Now
Wait.
I get it.
I gotta hear this.
Yeah, do it, and then you'll see why. What
Eh.
the first thing that Hajime says,
Oh.
right?
Huh? Fragments?
Just like the cup from the last game.
The pillar fragments were scattered beneath Nekomaru's
Your name
body.
is finally
There
blue.
weren't any on top of his body.
Fuck yeah.
If the pillar had been
don't know
tipped
who
over
you
and
are.
crushed him, the fragments should have been on top of his body instead.
I briefly considered that too. But it's probably not what happened.
I see. That was entirely my bad.
No, it's okay.
If they didn't tip it
I'm
over,
Percuvius. Oh,
murder
Dishy is
Nekomaru
easy.
with that pillar.
Dishy is easier. Thank you.
She-
How much
it says
longer are
Dishy
you gonna
says.
focus on the pillar?
Wow, okay,
Just
Dishy
let
says.
it go already.
There's no way I can let it go. I'm positive that Nekomaru was killed by that pillar.
I agree.
Why are you so certain about
I
that?
just have a feeling.
Is her last name actually Nevermind?
A feeling, huh?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
just your
apparently.
instincts.
But we can't
She's
say
not
for
Japanese,
sure
so
that instinct is
She's
wrong,
allowed to have
can
English
we?
words for her last name.
There's another way to use that pillar to kill. You guys just haven't noticed it.
Is that true?
Then I shall ask you, what way is that?
You guys, the same as usual. You're unable to clear a path to the future with your own powers, so you just stand there and falter. What a waste of talent. And you all intend to fight the Future Foundation?
Is
You
Nagito
make
supposed
me
to be like
laugh.
the ultimate smart student or something? No, he's actually
He's the ultimate lucky student.
yeah. So he actually has an ultimate.
What did you
his
say?
superpower is awesome luck.
Yeah, and it actually comes in
Regardless,
handy a
it's
lot.
not like I want to die
It's
with
so
the rest
stupid,
of you.
though.
I love it.
So I guess I should lend a hand.
Hey, Nagito. What the hell happened to you? How come you're
Why
not
is he,
talking like a
smart,
lunatic
though?
anymore?
It's because
I mean,
he
anyone can be smart.
yeah, but also it's because he wants to either work with the killer or the people trying to find the killer, because all he wants to do is follow what has the most hope. He's basically a simp for hope.
I've learned a valuable lesson. Ignorance is by far the greatest shame.
What do you mean?
Who cares? Just tell us how the pillar was used to kill.
Well, first of all, the pillar itself is not enough. But when combined with a specific item, there's a way it could be possible.
A specific item?
Of course, the ultimate weapon.
The giant space laser from Mass
Ultimate
Effect.
weapon?
Isn't that the thing you get when you clear the final dead room?
So, Nagito knows what the ultimate weapon is?
Of course I know. But I'm pretty sure everyone else has seen it, you know? We've seen it?
That's right. You've seen it clearly. Because I, the one who has claimed dominion over evil, am the ultimate weapon.
Oh my god.
I am
Is it
he
friend
who cuts the insolent catalyst which flows out from the chaos
Is
with
it
the
friend
sword
at
of victory.
TexanPI on Twitter? I don't know what that means.
I don't know who you're talking about, but my Twitter is just Azric or
Mine is
HTHR Azric.
Cooper12.
Yeah.
I'm gonna search for that on Twitter.
Yeah.
See why he thought that.
It's only fitting that I deserve to be called the ultimate weapon.
No, you are far greater than the ultimate weapon, since you wield your 4 dark davas of destruction.
Okay, never mind, because Texan PL scared me. Oh, okay.
Wait, what's up?
Probably a DM? I don't know. But Sonia over here being so cute. You are far greater than the ultimate weapon, since you wield your 4 dark davas of destruction.
I see.
I don't know why.
Alright, so I
but
found
I'm
TexanPI
unliking
on
this.
Twitter, but
No one?
I don't know who it is.
Cool, me neither.
Cut the bullshit and
They're
say it
from
clearly.
Both
What is the
Jerusalem
ultimate
and Dallas,
weapon?
Texas.
In order to
It's a
clarify
little
that,
weird.
we first need to solve the secret of the funhouse.
Okay.
Okay, so let's continue here.
The secret of the funhouse?
You still don't realize it? Jeez, get it together. You're supposed to be the symbols of hope, aren't you? Ah, I forgot. Except for Hajime, of course.
Except for Hajime?
Oh yeah, no one knows
To
yet.
make it out of this, I'll explain it to you
TexanPL?
guys.
Oh, I don't know. I
Anyway,
didn't see
we
PL.
must
Hang
first
on.
clarify the secret of the funhouse, right? Then I think it must have something to do with the structure of the funhouse.
Oh. Oh.
Strawberry House leads to Strawberry Tower, and Grape House
Yeah, I
leads
still
to
don't know who
Grape
this
Tower.
is.
But in actuality, they are both the
Also
same
from
building,
Texas,
and
funny
both
enough.
houses are linked to the central tower.
Alright, so I'm gonna continue on.
Yeah, do it up.
It is
I don't know where you
undeniable
are.
that such a
Where are
sweet
you?
building structure is the secret of the funhouse.
Man, not only does that make perfect sense, but Miss Sonia's beautiful voice is just so soothing.
Cause a simp.
Faux show! I shall leave this matter to your
Faux show.
discretion.
The 2 houses are connected to the tower in the middle. I thought that at first too, but I ended up finding proof that completely contradicts that. Yeah.
Wait, what are we proving? I was not paying attention.
Yeah, I know.
What are we proving?
Oh my god. That the funhouse building is laid out differently because the 180 degree
In truth,
thing.
Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower
So pay
are
attention.
actually the exact
Forget
same
Twitter.
place.
I mean, okay.
So that's the secret of the funhouse.
Is that really it?
It's weird to say they're both the same place. I mean, the walls are different colors. And the designs on the floor are also different.
We've already settled this problem. Give it 10 years before you argue with Miss Sonia.
Okay. I think it's a memory bullet.
It might.
Yeah, because none of our things actually make sense.
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
So that's the secret of the funhouse.
Oops.
Is that really it?
It's weird to say they're both the same place. I mean, the walls are different colors.
Nope.
Damn it!
Floor thing, maybe. Yeah, I
In
was thinking
truth,
that
Strawberry
too.
Tower are actually the exact same place.
So that's the secret of the funhouse.
Is that really it?
It's weird to say they're both the same. I mean, the walls are different colors. And the designs on the floor are also different.
Nope. The sign on the floor is... Nope.
Damn it!
Really?
In truth,
Wait,
not a
are
memory
actually the
bullet?
exact same place.
it's not.
So that's the secret of the funhouse.
Is that really it?
It's weird to say they're both the same. I mean, the walls are different colors.
Oh shit.
And the designs on the floor are also different.
We've already settled this problem. Give it 10 years before you argue with Miss Sonia.
Maybe I have to agree by saying, like, shooting exact same
In truth,
place.
Strawberry are actually the
only agree
exact
with
same
blue ones.
place.
Okay, so...
So that's the secret of the
Let's
funhouse.
just get...
Also, I did
Is that
figure out
really
what
it?
it was accidentally.
Accidentally.
It's weird to say they're both
Yeah,
the same
'cause I
place.
shot the wrong bullet, but it ended up being.
I mean, the
right
walls
bullet.
are different
Okay.
colors. Even the designs on the
A
floor
memory
are also
bullet is
different.
basically copying
We've
what
already
someone
settled
says
this
and
problem.
using that as a bullet.
Yeah.
Give it 10 years before you argue with Miss Sonia.
If that was the only mystery, there's no way Nagito would mention it here.
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower
Strange feeling and
are
tower?
actually the exact same place.
What?
No, that's wrong.
Yeah, I was confused by that as well.
It's not the doorknob thing.
Both of those towers, are they really the same place?
Why are you asking that now? Do you harbor a grudge because my kingdom destroyed your homeland?
Hajime, I won't tolerate any sort of rebellion.
I mean, doesn't it seem strange? When we went to Grape Tower from Grape Hall, Nekomaru's body was in front of the door to Strawberry Hall. Oh, that's right. But when we went to Strawberry Tower from Strawberry Hall, his body was in front of the door to Grape Hall.
Yeah.
It's probably some kind of trick, like the floor rotating 180 degrees or something. If it is, then see? That means it could have passed as the exact same place, right?
I
If
agree.
So, then what? Do you seriously think such a simple answer is the correct answer?
Does that mean he's wrong?
Oops, I guess I've said too much. If the floor didn't rotate, then that means we need to think about the structure of the building again.
Bow down.
Oh shit.
Sword fight!
I hate these.
Then how about this? Somebody moved Nekomaru's body.
That's impossible! We already know that because if they move the body, then
Well, we were
have to
moving
move
from
everything
Grape
else.
Tower to Strawberry Tower, but we should have all been together during that time. Even if they tried to move the body inside the tower.
Then Monokuma did it. While we were moving, Monokuma quickly moved things around.
But Nekomaru's body wasn't the only thing moved. Are you saying the broken pillar was moved too?
If it is too heavy to carry, let them roll it. Just like if there is no bread, let them
I
eat
really
cake.
think that applies here, but okay.
Yeah, it doesn't apply here.
I
Rebuttal
remember this
showdown.
Oh, that's a tough one.
Yeah. Who the fuck is Sonia anyway? She's
There
a
are
princess.
many different ways.
She's the princess of some
The
place.
body in the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled,
Oh god, I'm out of
and
cuts.
Nekomaru
Ow.
could have been moved. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
I'm out of cuts?
Oops. I've wasted one.
How are you?
There are
How do you
many
get out of
different
cuts?
ways.
I don't know, man.
The body in the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have
Cuts
been
again.
rolled, and Nekomaru
Hold on.
could have been moved piece by piece.
Something's
I decree
fucky
it was
here.
Monokuma's doing.
Got it.
How'd you get it?
I don't know.
The
Oh,
body and the pillar in such a short time.
you can line them up.
That might be hard even for Monokuma, don't you think?
It seems you have forgotten.
Oh shit! I forgot. Oh, fuck.
Monokuma
There we
is
go, got it,
surprisingly
okay.
strong, wielding the power of the pillar. The
cheat.
body could have moved it
Oh,
all
Char's
easy
here.
as pie.
Hi, Char. I didn't do anything with the swords. God damn it. No, there's definitely a hole in what she just said. I need to show her the evidence that contradicts
It
that.
seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is
Yeah.
surprisingly strong,
Nailed it. Easy.
wielding the power of the futuristic Robo-Bear.
No, fuck. Why'd I put chain? What am I doing?
Crap!
That doesn't make
know.
sense.
It seems you have forgotten.
Pillar fragments.
Monokuma
Oh, yeah,
is
pillar
surprisingly strong, wielding the pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene.
No! Fuck!
Crap!
Okay, I did the wrong one.
It
Okay.
seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the
You got
power of the
this.
futuristic Robo-Bear.
What? I've been here for a while. I had to find out you were streaming by looking at the voice chat in Discord. Well, that's your fault. Why aren't you getting notifications?
We don't have a bot set up, Dishy.
Yeah, no.
We need to do that.
Nah, that'd be cool.
Here, you know what? I'll grab the invite link though, and I'll post
Okay.
it in chat.
Sounds good.
Crap!
Okay, let's
It
look through
seems
my
you have
bullets.
forgotten.
Broken doorknob. Oh, broken
Monokuma
doorknob
is
might do it.
surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the futuristic
Hang on, I got
Robo-Bear.
you.
Nope. It usually tells me. Yeah, you're right. I usually do, but
Crap!
it was like 7:28.
It seems you
and
have
I was
forgotten.
running out of time.
Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the futuristic pillar, the
Gotcha.
body, everything
Easy.
at the crime scene.
Fuck!
Are you still struggling?
Yeah.
How do you not do this?
It seems
What's the
you have
one thing that
forgotten.
Monokuma can't move?
Monokuma is surprisingly strong.
Oh.
At least not
Wielding the
cleanly.
power of the futuristic, the pillar, the body, everything at the...
Oil on the
Allow
fucking
me to cut
floor.
through those
Why didn't I
words.
think of that? Yeah, see, I read it what you
Moving the
said,
body and pillar is
dishy
possible.
sis.
But it would have been impossible
After
to move
I
the
did,
oil
I'm
on the
sorry.
floor.
Clearly.
Like a million times. I know, I didn't even... I'm sorry, I'll look at chat more. I'm sorry.
I didn't even look at chat. I was
When
just
the
like,
position
well,
of
that's
Nekomaru's
obvious.
body and the pillar changed, the oil surrounding his body moved
Lord.
too. Physically moving all of the oil like that is simply not possible.
Then it's impossible to think it was moved.
I am terribly sorry. I cannot believe I got so fired up.
Yeah, because you fucked up.
It's all right. A fired up Miss Sonia is awesome to watch.
So what really
Cause a
happened?
simp!
Does that mean the two towers aren't the same building?
Sonia's so
we
dumb.
can't be
Agreed.
certain of that either. Not when the experiment involving the handbook I left on the tower floor was a complete success.
Yeah, the e-handbook was still there. That's why we thought the two towers were the same building.
If they're not the same building or two different buildings, then what are they?
No idea, huh?
This mystery ties into the secret of the funhouse, but we don't have enough clues to solve that mystery. Then the only thing we can do is rely the only one person who has those clues.
Hey, Nagito. I thought it would come to this. I knew my turn was coming up. Fine. I'll tell you guys a big hint that can help you solve the secret of the funhouse.
Give us the answer, not a friggin' hint.
But then it wouldn't mean anything. I need you guys to do this class trial properly. It's also important for me because it will help me determine something.
Determine? Is he talking about the traitor? If so, why did Nagito say that all of a sudden? Did something happen to him?
But how do we know your hint is any good? It's suspicious that you're the only one who knows it.
I have a good reason for that.
Yeah.
The reason I'm the only one who knows it is because I was the only one who performed the appropriate action.
Yeah.
Appropriate
Perform
action.
the appropriate action. The life-threatening game.
I see!
Monokuma Tai Chi.
You're talking about the final dead room, right? You cleared the life-threatening game there and found something, didn't you? That's right. The hint is what I saw after I cleared it. In the depths of the final dead room, there was a hidden room surrounded by concrete. And there, a small conspicuous window waited, all by itself. From that window, I saw some very strange scenery.
Hopefully we see outside the window.
Strange scenery?
Instead
Maybe
of
at some point.
explaining it, it might
do
be
eventually,
faster
yeah.
just to show you. At an opportune time, I found a perfect camera in the final dead room.
What?
You took a picture?
Yep,
Nagito grinned creepily as he retrieved a small digital camera from the inner pocket.
see? This is it.
I can't wait!
Yeah.
And as he said that, he showed us a peculiar picture.
Let me explain it to you again. I took this picture on the first floor of Strawberry House, from the secret room within the final dead room. But don't you think it's weird?
Oh! They're on top of each other.
Hey.
It has to be it. If they're on top of each other, it makes so much more sense because then the Grape Tower one just goes up to the next floor. That's awesome!
Funhouse's structure is what you guys have been thinking. Then there's lots of things that don't make sense in this picture, right?
Hope you're ready for thinking time.
Lots of things that shouldn't make sense in this
Then
picture.
let's begin. Shall I call it thinking time?
I hate
What
him.
doesn't make sense in the picture? It's obviously the sky.
Yeah, right? Spot the selection!
Oh, I'm stupid. Hang on.
The tower, right? There's only one tower in this picture. That's what we've been thinking all along. Which means it's not...
Crap!
Oh, okay, sorry.
Stupid. Oh, got it.
Is it... No, what?
Crap!
I think Dishy also
Here.
got it.
Oh, okay, got it. Got it.
You said this photo was taken from the hidden room inside the final dead room, right? If that's the case, then that means it should have been taken from the first floor of Strawberry House.
Oh, yeah, first floor,
Yeah,
but we're so
it
high
should
up.
have been. Then this is definitely strange. This photo doesn't look like it was taken from the first floor. The angles suggest it was taken from higher up. I see. And is that it?
Nagito said there's lots of things that doesn't make sense in this photo, which means there are other contradictions contained in it. What doesn't make sense in this picture? Again?
I don't remember what this one is.
It's the tower.
What?
It's not the tower.
Crap!
Is it the sky?
Here!
It is! What the fuck?
If the structure of the funhouse is what we thought it was, Grape House and Strawberry House should link to the tower in the middle.
Okay.
Which means,
It's not
if you're
necessarily
viewing the tower from
sky.
Strawberry House, you should see Grape House behind it.
Mm-hmm. But we don't.
But in this photo, I don't see anything behind the tower. No shadow, no shape, no Grape House at all. That's right. Good call. In summary, this is the truth contained in this photo. The first floor of Strawberry House is located in a high area, and Grape House is not behind the tower.
It's not? Are you saying that Grape House is merely an illusion spell cast by Monokuma's cursed
Monokuma's
eye?
cursed eye is
From this point
absolutely
on,
gonna be a
do your
legendary
own
item in
thinking.
my game, by the way.
Now that you've finally met the same requirements as me, if you guys are truly symbols of hope, you can easily solve a simple mystery like this.
True.
It might be possible for Hajime to solve it too, even though he's just a normal high school student. Despite the fact that you don't have a real talent, you already know about the other clue.
The other clue. Is he talking about that one time in band camp? Why, hello there, Hajime. Nagito, why are you here? Because I showed up.
Instruments.
Showed up. How did you even come here? Nagito is a bully, yeah. Maybe I teleported.
You're referring to when you suddenly appeared on the second floor of Grape House, right? I'm asking you just to be safe. At the time, where do you think I came from?
The top floor, right?
Such sharp eyes. So you realized it already. Top floor. So the third floor?
But the Monokuma archive should be the only room on the third floor of Grape House.
What does it mean?
Was that thing just now another hint to figuring out the mystery behind the funhouse's structure? The reason Nagito appeared from the third floor, using the photo he took, I might be able to find the answer if I just think about it. Alright, let's do this. Logic dive!
Heyo, best minigame.
Best minigame. Meow. Jump.
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 Triangles.
Triangles. Okay.
Yellow thing. Oh, more
Okay,
triangles.
Yep.
I forgot about those. I hit a triangle.
Ha. Failure. Question 1. Do Strawberry House and Grape House both exist? They do. Obviously, they exist. Or else
Neither of them exists.
Right?
The world is an illusion.
Okay.
Triangles. Oh, God.
Yep.
God, these triangles are douchey.
Yeah, right? Okay.
Oh,
Okay,
no,
question
not good.
2.
Not good.
Are Strawberry House and Grape House the same building or two different buildings? They're the same building, they're different, but same building. They have to be.
Yeah.
There's no other option there. I've never seen this it's so much fun. This minigame is lit.
Logic Dive is the best minigame in the entire Danganronpa series.
True.
Rings.
Question 3. How are Strawberry House and Grape House positioned with each other? Horizontally, vertically. This is easy. And I fail? Nope, I got it. 3 in a row, boys.
It's all coming together.
Of course it's coming together.
Hell yeah. May or may not.
It's all
have
coming
smashed
together.
into
Got it.
Several triangles.
I know the
but that's
secret of the
okay.
funhouse.
I hit none.
Then let me hear it. What kind of answer will you give, I wonder?
Woman.
Easy.
Wonder
house
Woman.
Picture
doesn't
Nagito took
exist.
from Strawberry House. I didn't see Grape House at all. So where
It's all
did
a
Grape
computer
House go?
game.
There was only one
Simulation.
possibility.
Fuck off.
It was in a position where it couldn't be seen from Strawberry House. Which means Strawberry House and Grape House are in the same building, but on different floors.
Same building, different floors?
Then the two houses aren't two different 3-story buildings. They're actually one 6-story building?
If you think about it like that, based on Nagito's picture, it's clear where Strawberry House is located.
Congratulations, Fuyuhiko. You can do simple math.
Yeah, where Strawberry House is located, the floor is below Grape House. Floor's above.
I see! On top of Grape House. That's where Strawberry House is located. Because of that, the photo taken from the first floor of Strawberry House was at a high angle. Altogether, this means the first floor of Strawberry House is also the 4th floor above Grape House.
Oh, snap! I never expected that the two houses were connected vertically.
But what about the shape of the building? The two houses were completely different shapes.
Strawberry House is 4-sided, and Grape House is 6-sided, right?
It never occurred to us that they were the same building because it was structured with two different shapes. A quadrilateral and a hexagon, overlaid atop each other to misdirect how we would perceive them. And it worked, didn't it? Disregarding the tower, we fully believed the two houses were two separate, distinct buildings.
In order to conceal the unique design of the funhouse, Monokuma put us to sleep so we couldn't look at the outside of the building when he brought us to it.
Nice.
You've just been Kuma'd! Don't you think a building full of so many surprises totally deserves to be called a fun house?
Then it's true? The building was really like that?
That's right! Those two houses exist on different floors in the same building!
Constructing a building like that on your own without my knowledge? How horrible!
Then what about the towers? Are they arranged vertically just like the houses?
Yeah, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower should have also been different floors inside the same building. Just like Strawberry House was on top of Grape House, Strawberry Tower was also on top of Grape Tower.
However, if they're different floors within the same building, why was Nekomaru's body in both places?
Aw, your precious hammies don't know?
Good question.
But it's so simple. Alrighty then. I'll be the one who solves this mystery in a flash. Please watch me, Miss Sonia.
Oh, I see. Do whatever you like.
Ooh, I'll definitely make her watch me. I'm gonna stand out till she notices me.
Okay, Kaza Simp.
He's going nuts.
He is.
Make your argument. I don't remember what argument we're making.
That they're the same building.
Well, I know that.
I'm gonna
I
solve
just
this
can't
mystery in a
remember what the
flash.
thing is.
Then hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
You mean a
What?
fake body?
You're an idiot.
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
You're magnificent, Gundam!
You're an idiot.
No fair! You totally stole my spotlight!
So which one was the fake body?
Wow.
Shut up! Just pick one of them!
You're an idiot. A dummy of Nekomaru's body existed. Does that mean the killer prepared it in advance? But it's something like that even possible? It's not.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash!
Then hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy!
Oh, I remember this one. No, come back. I need you.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in
Can
a
I
flash!
just, like,
Then hurry
copy
up, dumbass!
dummy and then shoot it at Kazuichi's face?
One of the bodies in one of the
I mean,
towers
you can. It won't do anything.
Because
was
it is
actually a
No,
dummy!
the bastard! You made me miss the thing I need.
You mean a
He's a
fake
fucking
body?
dummy.
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
Okay.
You're magnificent, Gundam!
No fair! You totally stole my spotlight!
Nailed it. Okay.
So which one was
Now I
the
just
fake
gotta
box?
shoot
Shut
it
up!
at the
Just
thing.
pick one of them.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what
This
to
is
do.
gonna be correct, Azric. Watch
I'm
this.
gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Stop.
And hurry up, dumbass.
Ready for this? You're gonna be so
One of
impressed
the
with
bodies
me.
in one of the
Bam!
towers
It was wrong.
was actually a dummy.
You mean a fake body?
All right, what are the bullets?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical
let's see.
body.
Wire.
It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
That doesn't seem
You're
helpful.
magnificent.
No fair. So which
Come
one? Shut up.
on,
Just
I don't
pick
know,
one
man.
of them.
It's not helpful. What are the other ones?
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash. And hurry up, dumbass.
I think the Monokuma
One
file
of the
might be
bodies
able
in
to-
one of the towers was actually a dummy.
No. I forgot what the bullets were. Okay, so I'll show you the bullets. Monokuma
gonna
file
solve
number
this
4,
mystery in a
wire, goodnight button,
And hurry up,
tipped over
dumbass.
pillar, chain, broken door.
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body.
Nope, it's not. I'm gonna lose. I don't know what to do here.
Damn it!
I mean, I'm looking through stuff.
Do you have it?
I'm gonna solve this
Do I
mystery in
have
a
it?
flash.
Yeah. Did you finish it?
And hurry up, dumbass.
One of the
Maybe
bodies
strange
in one of
feeling
the
in tower.
towers was actually a dummy.
Wait, I have
You
an
mean a
idea.
fake
I'll test
body?
it out.
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
You're magnificent.
No fair. So which one? Shut up. Just pick one of them.
Idiot. Nope, that was wrong. Okay.
Cool.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
You got any idea,
And hurry
Dishy?
up, dumbass. One of the bodies in one of the was actually a.
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body.
Bammo. Nope, that was wrong.
Would dummy at mechanical body do anything? Maybe.
Damn it!
Maybe. I tried mechanical body at dummy.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash. And hurry up,
Oh
dumbass.
shit! Why'd I shoot that?
Good question.
One of the bodies in one of the towers
I'll try
was
dummy
actually
at
a dummy.
body. Bam. Nope, that's wrong.
You mean a fake
Okay.
body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to
fuck.
construct a dummy from spare
Did you try
parts.
Strange Feeling?
You're
Yeah.
magnificent, Gundam!
Okay.
No fair. You totally stole my spotlight.
Wire?
So which one was the fake body? Shut up.
Tipped
Just
over
pick
pillar.
one of them.
I don't know, man.
Speed through the thing.
Char, do you have any ideas? A dummy of Nekomaru's body existed. Does that mean the killer prepared it in advance? But is something like that even possible? It's not.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash. And hurry up, dumbass.
Bullets proves that that's impossible.
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
Fuck! I tried goodnight button on dummy. I'm gonna die.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash. And hurry up, dumb.
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
It's not tipped over tower. Gonna die here.
Damn it!
GG boys.
Seems like doorknob on something.
Yeah, right?
It seems like nothing we have is correct. That
Oof.
makes me sad.
Yeah, I died. It's alright.
Rev up that checkpoint.
We will never give up.
I have huge health. Big health.
Ew.
Big PP. That's as big as my PP, by the way, in case people were wondering. That health bar. Big as my PP.
Well, considering I'm watching the stream on my phone right now.
Well, still the same size as my PP.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yep, that's it.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Okay. I
Hurry up,
have
dumbass.
decided to brute force this. I'm just
One
gonna
of the
fire
bodies
every
in one of
bullet
the
at
towers.
everything.
I'm gonna fire wire
Was
at dummy.
actually a dummy.
Okay.
Nope. That wasn't it.
Hiya! Nope.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
I tried
Hurry
goodnight
up,
button,
dumbass.
tipped over pillar, chain.
One of the bodies in one was
Okay,
actually
you test
a
dummy,
dummy.
I'll test mechanical body.
Okay.
Bam!
Damn it! I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash. And hurry up.
One of the
We
bodies
know
was
it's not
actually
either
a
of them
dummy.
already, so.
Not broken doorknob.
Bam! Nope.
Damn it!
I'm gonna solve this mystery. And hurry up. One of the bodies was actually a dummy.
Oh, it's strange feeling on
that's
dummy.
wrong.
I thought you tried that.
I thought I did too.
Bastard.
Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy. That can be proven by Kazuichi's account.
That's so fucking stupid.
Me?
Blammo.
Strange feeling
That.
isn't evidence. Like,
Yeah,
I
that's
have a
right.
gut
It's
feeling
really
about
not.
this. Why is that in a courtroom? What the fuck?
Remember? When we moved from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower, we thought the body had moved. And that's when you said,
Wait, let me check that bullet again.
Not just that, the parts that I carefully arranged when I disassembled the body all moved too.
Oh,
until that
yeah,
moment,
it says
you
that
were
Kazuichi
disassembling
disassembled
Nekomaru's
him
body
in
at
the
Great
strange
Tower,
feeling
right?
bullet.
the killer couldn't have known how you'd take apart his body, so they couldn't have built a dummy.
Unless Kazuichi was the one who
That's why you
built
gotta
the
examine
dummy,
the bullets
then
sometimes.
it would be a different
I just
story.
didn't do a good enough job at it.
Miss
Yeah.
Sonia, that's a pretty harsh joke. You are joking, right?
It's alright. Kazuichi is not the killer. If he was, he wouldn't have fixed the elevator or the button in Strawberry Hall. It'd be much more convenient for the killer if it stayed broken.
I see. That is disappointing.
I'm even more disappointed.
However, even if Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy, it's meaningless if we don't have the important answer.
The reason Nekomaru's body was in both towers, even though it was supposed to be on different floors.
Maybe it was simply moved?
Sonia is low-key kind of
The
mean.
body moved to a different floor?
You can't think of a device like that?
Only to Soda, though.
A device that moves things to different floors in the same building?
Device like that? Wow. What do we use every day in buildings, guys? Escalator, it has to be.
Clearly, it's an escalator.
It's an escalator. Watch. First letter is E. Watch.
Yeah.
See, I told you.
I didn't say the first letter wasn't E. I'm just laughing at you because you think it's escalator. Oh, fuck! You call it lift in Canada, don't you?
No, I'm fucking joking.
Okay. I thought you weren't.
Are you actually? Wow. It's not Ella? What?
What do you mean it's not Ella? It should be.
It's not.
Are you spelling it right?
Hello? No.
Oh, you're spelling it wrong.
E-L what?
I mean, you tried
Oh,
Ella.
oh, L-A.
The only other vowel that makes sense there.
Yeah.
Don't you call it lift in Canada, though?
No.
No? I thought you did. I don't know. I'm not good at foreign shit, so...
Got it.
Oh, it's hot. Thank you.
Facepalm again. I know, I spelled it wrong, alright? Jesus. Elevator. That's how I say it. Not
How many
elevator.
modding games
Must be talking about an elevator.
There's a
lot.
few.
What?
No,
Are
it's
you
an
saying
escalator.
Nekomaru's body was transported using an elevator?
Where the hell is this elevator anyway?
People are so
The
stupid in this
tower
game.
itself.
Yeah.
The inside of the
I mean, they
tower
are
is
children,
one
but
big
you know.
elevator,
Still. It's obvious.
which means the tower was designed so that the whole room goes up and down like an elevator. So whether you enter from Strawberry Hall or Grape Hall, it all leads to the same room, right?
So that's why we could only enter it from one side or the other.
Now that you mention it, sometimes when I pressed the door button,
I see. We were basically waiting for the room to arrive, just like an elevator.
Please hold on. If the inside of the whole tower ascends and descends like an elevator, then why is there a picture of a strawberry on the far back door when you enter from Grape Tower?
To confuse us.
And a picture of a grape on the far back door when you enter from Strawberry Tower.
If the room just moves up and down like an elevator, there's no reason for the doors to change.
Plus, after the incident, the far back door in Grape Tower had chains wrapped around it, right?
But
But when we entered Strawberry Tower, those chains were gone.
Not just that, but if I remember correctly, even the doorknob was broken off.
It also spins, maybe?
There are too
it
many
can't
strange
spin.
things.
When you see people
Think
and
about the
things,
layout of the building.
make sure you focus on the good parts instead
Layout
of
of
the bad.
Nekomaru's corpse.
What
Yeah.
did you say?
So, let's put aside what's changed and focus our attention on what hasn't.
Why do we have to do that?
It's fine. Come on. What does everything that hasn't changed have in common?
It's all on the same side of the building. The things that didn't change when we moved between the two floors. That includes the body, the pillar, the oil. We've been talking about that stuff for a while now. There shouldn't be anything strange about them. Not even the fact that they all moved with the elevator. The one thing these all have in common... they were all Nekomaru's parts. They were all on the floor.
I see! Is it safe to say that all the items on the floor didn't change?
And
And?
why did the picture on the far back door change? If you can figure that out, you'll have the answer. The reason is because that elevator has something unique about it.
There's something unique about the elevator. Only the floor moves. You can only enter one side at a time. It's an enormous circle. There's no ceiling. Only the floor moves.
I see!
Hologram door.
So that's it. The elevator was designed so only the floor moved.
Only the floor?
Guys, this is too obvious. I hate this.
Which means the whole room wasn't an elevator. Only the floor was.
TV screen door.
That's why we saw different doors in each tower. Which means on the first floor of Grape Tower, the door on the far back wall had a strawberry design. And on the fourth floor, which was Strawberry Tower, a different door on the far back wall had a grape design.
Then, where do the different floors lead?
I want to say they lead outside, but they're probably just for show.
Yep.
Just for show. Why was something like that necessary?
To
So we'd
confuse
falsely
us.
believe that the doors were connected to where their picture signified. It was actually very effective. Because of that, we totally misunderstood the building's structure.
I don't get it. But I guess it means whoever designed this building had a totally twisted personality.
Did you hear that, mon ami?
Don't blame this on me. Take responsibility for yourself.
Then I'll take responsibility and gently caress you.
Ew. Ew!
There's no way that's gonna happen. Stop with the tasteless joke.
Ew!
Hey, what does the chain on the far back door in Grape Tower mean?
It was
Monokuma's gross.
probably wrapped there by the killer to keep us as far from Strawberry Tower as possible.
Why?
Because of that chain.
Like you said, I could probably use these parts to repair that button, but seriously, hold on. Even if you do repair the button, what's going to happen to the chain on the other side of the door? Chain? The door that leads to the Strawberry Hall has a chain wrapped around the doorknob. Even if you fix the button on the Strawberry Hall side, the door won't open as long as that chain is there. You don't need to worry about that at all. Huh?
The killer destroyed the Strawberry Hall button, so we'd stay away from Strawberry Tower. Everything was done to tamper with the evidence, so we wouldn't find out about the secret of the funhouse. The appearance of a body in the tower would contradict what we thought we knew about the building. In that situation, if we'd gone to Strawberry Tower, we'd have seen that contradiction firsthand. And using that as a clue, we might have discovered the truth. The truth that the two houses and the two towers are actually one complete vertical building. The killer wanted to keep us from learning that. That's why they made us stay away from Strawberry Tower.
They destroyed the button and wrapped a chain around the door just for that?
Would it really have inconvenienced the killer if we learned the true structure of the building?
It would have been a major inconvenience. After all, this funhouse is strongly connected to the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru.
Hold on. You're progressing much too quickly.
No, he
There's
isn't.
still a contradiction concerning the building structure.
What a pain. It's fine already.
Gundam, please proceed.
You said earlier that Strawberry House and Grape House are connected vertically, right? If so, how does the contact elevator supposedly transport us from one house to the other?
It goes up, you fucking dunce!
Does it though?
See, now that you mention it, I completely forgot about that matter.
If that elevator moves vertically, then when your back is facing the elevator, both towers should be on the same side. But does this reflect reality?
I'm getting a call from someone that I don't know, so I'm just gonna... yeah.
Nice.
Inside Grape House, Grape Hall is on your right when your back is to the elevator.
Back is to the elevator, yeah.
And inside Strawberry House, Strawberry Hall is on your left when your back is to the elevator. Which means the houses are on exact opposite sides of the
What
tower.
does it mean?
Answer me, fiend! What does this mean?
What does this mean?
I agree. What does this mean? If the two houses are connected vertically, the position of the tower should be the same in both houses. But in fact, when my back was facing the elevator in Grape House, the tower was on my right. And when my back was facing the elevator in Strawberry House, the tower was on my left. How could I break through this contradiction? The elevator spins around the building.
Interesting.
That's the only way it can work in my eyes. The elevator doesn't teleport.
If the two houses are connected vertically,
Oh fuck!
The elevator should move.
vertically, not horizontally.
However, at both houses, if the contact elevator is behind you, the towers are in opposite directions.
Which means your reasoning.
It's clearly contradictory.
What's with this iron curtain of teamwork?
So Gundam and Sonia have matching arguments. It sounds like it makes sense, but is that really correct?
If the two houses are connected vertically,
The elevator should move.
vertically, not horizontally.
Oops. If the two houses are connected vertically, the elevator should also move vertically. Your back is getting scorched, fiend.
If the two houses
Wait.
are connected
Oh fuck,
vertically,
I was wrong. Wait.
The elevator should move.
Okay. I'm gonna look at the truth bullets again. So right now, we're looking at Akane's account. Apparently Akane heard a rumbling noise at around 5:30
Easy
a.m. Fazuichi's account, apparently Fuyuhiku saw Nekomaru walking toward the first floor of Strawberry House at 5 a.m. Wall clock, the alarm on the second floor starting to go off. Contact elevator. Contact elevator used to move between both houses was broken and no longer worked. It was apparently broken at the Grape House side, so the last person to use it would have arrived at Grape House. But he appeared in Grape House via an unknown method. The contact elevator should have been broken. Kazuichi's account. Apparently the compass needle spun. Yeah, Kazuichi's account. That's what I'm looking for.
vertically, not horizontally.
It makes me sad how
However,
quickly you got
at
that.
both houses, if the the towers are in opposite directions.
Which means your reasoning.
It's clearly contradictory.
It makes you sad
What's
how fast
with
I
this
got
iron
that?
curtain of teamwork?
The elevator trick.
Oh, yeah, well.
If the two houses are connected
The elevator should move.
vertically, not horizontally.
Got it.
No, that's wrong. The elevator wasn't just moving vertically. Isn't that right, Kazuichi?
Huh? Me?
Come on. You used the elevator while you were holding that compass Nagito gave you, right?
Oh, that. Yeah, it was pretty strange. From start to finish, somehow the compass needle rotated 180 degrees.
Rotated 180 degrees?
Meaning, as the elevator moved between the two houses, it also rotated 180 degrees. It
Hey!
probably following the building's perimeter as it rotated
I
to the other
fucking
side,
knew it!
which means the
Yeah.
exit would be on the opposite side once you arrived at the other house, right?
And thanks to that, the tower we saw on our right side when we arrived at Grape House appeared on our left side when we were at Strawberry House.
Easy shit.
An elevator that rotates while it moves. Is that even possible?
We are in
It's
an
like
amusement
something
park.
from an amusement park.
Well, a funhouse is an amusement park attraction, you
That,
know.
literally what Monokuma just said is why I'm thinking like this.
And since the building doesn't really need to be structurally practical, it makes for some splendid fun.
That's not splendid at all. You're inhuman.
You say I'm inhuman, but I'm just a bear. So I was never human to begin with. I'm different from these lowly humans.
So we're done with the secret of the funhouse, right? Then let's start talking about the important stuff.
Yeah, please.
What's the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru? And how'd they combine it with the pillar?
Huh? You still don't know what the ultimate weapon is yet? It's what I found at the Octagon, you know.
What is the octagon? I haven't heard about
so
that yet.
frustrated.
Oh my... I can't believe I have to explain that now. As long as you know what an octagon means, you can solve this simple mystery easily.
What an octagon means. Wow! 8-sided shape.
I see!
Wow.
If I recall, an octagon is a shape with 8 sides, right?
You don't have to ask, you
I didn't
know.
expect you to know that. For a substitute reserve course student, you're quite knowledgeable. I guess I should continue listening. Where is the place befitting of the name Octagon?
Spot selection.
Place befitting of the name Octagon. It's probably on. Well, that's a hexagon.
You got it.
Let's go. No, why did I do that?
Crap!
That's a hexagon though. Oh wait, no. Wait, is it? That's. I knew
Crap!
that. I knew that. I was okay. So what about? No.
Crap!
You're just clicking on every shape.
Well, there's.
Crap!
I can't move around the fucking tower.
No.
What about on top of the fucking thing?
Crap.
No.
Where, Azric, where is it?
It's in Strawberry House.
Specifically.
It's on the. It's not on the first floor of it, is it?
It is.
It's on the first floor.
Crap!
So it's not the
It's
elevator?
It's not in the first floor.
Crap!
It's not the elevator.
It's not in the first floor.
It's attached to the first floor. You're gonna run out of time.
Well, don't tell me you've totally given up on thinking and we're doing something else. Otherwise, there's no way you reach the time limit for such an easy problem. What the hell am I doing? I need to hurry up and think. Okay, well I can't because I died. So
Yeah.
spot selection and I died. Oh, I didn't. Ah, fuck.
Nah, you still got a sliver of health left.
There was no Was there an elevator in the dead room?
Not that you saw.
It didn't feel like it. From the Guido's perspective. Behind?
Here!
Excuse me?
You're talking about the secret room surrounded by concrete in the
man.
depths of the final dead room.
Why is that place the octagon?
You know how the 4-sided strawberry house is on top of the 6-sided grape house? If you cut a 4-sided shape out of a 6-sided one, you get 8 edges. It becomes an 8-sided shape.
What? 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, man! That's fucking stupid!
That's a little dumb. I'll give you that one.
Fuck you! That's
basically the gist of it. The true identity of the Octagon is that secret room in the depths of the final Dead Room. In actuality, that place contained various weapons.
Then the ultimate weapon was there too?
That's a little different. I learned the true identity of the ultimate weapon at the Octagon. Learned? The true identity of the ultimate weapon is the Funhouse, which means the killer used the building structure as their weapon and killed Nekomaru.
yeah, I kind of
Like
figured
me,
that was
the
the
killer.
thing.
Probably realized the secret of the Funhouse from the scenery.
Yeah, I did say that Nekomaru had to do the Funhouse himself, do the Ultimate Dead Room and the life-threatening game, because he learned the secret of the Funhouse, and that's the ultimate weapon.
And then thought of a way to kill, making use of the building structure.
The funhouse itself is the weapon. So they killed using the building structure?
That's why the killer tried to keep us from learning the mystery of the building. But more importantly, using the building itself as a weapon? Such a spectacular crime. It truly deserves to be called the ultimate weapon.
The Funhouse is the true identity of the ultimate weapon. What does this mean? How did the killer use that to murder Nekomaru? And who is the killer who did that?
They lifted it up and smashed Nekomaru's head with it, and then placed
Totally.
the Funhouse back down.
Totally. Okay. Now, it's Monokuma Theater. So I'm going to take a quick break, go to the washroom, and throw my clothes into the dryer.
Okay.
Cool. Oops. I need to go to... Be right back.
Alright.
And it's there? Is it? It's not there.
It's there.
It's not... yeah, but the game cap... It's not... Where's the game capture?
I mean, I can... Is the game capture supposed to be there?
It is.
Oh.
Properties.
I've broken that.
Okay, how about I remove...
Uh-oh.
And I will add a game capture. Transform.
Oh, that's not right. There you go. Oh, that's, well... There you go.
Awesome.
Perfect.
Alright, I will BRB.
Go for it. You know what that means, folks. That means it's my stream now. So how you doing? What do you mean, no? I'm a good stream host. I pay attention to chat, unlike someone who's not here right now. Yeah? What does that remind you of? See, Tara gets me. You love my soundboard? Oh, yeah. I've not downloaded anything new for it, though. It's still just the same ones. I've been meaning to split up the one that I found for the last stream. I just haven't gotten to it yet. Probably do it after the stream ends today. Get to it. I will, after the stream ends. But the stream hasn't ended yet. So, you know. Unless you want me to fuck with it right now. Just blast your guys' ear holes open. I mean, you know. Where is it? Oh, there it is. No. Or murder? What do you mean, or murder? I don't have murder. I have no and some other stuff, but no murder. No. You don't know where I live. You can't murder me. I don't know what you're saying, Dishy. Say better sentences. Halloween is not like tomorrow. Halloween is a month away? 2 months away. The sentences are amazing. I don't understand. That's the issue. Nope, stream's buffering. Fuck off, Tara. Making me sad. No, that's fine. I'm not actually that sad. I was never fond of Nekomaru. I hope it worked. The emoji didn't work? What do you mean? Looks like it worked. Emojis are important in every sentence. You and I have very differing opinions on emojis. Oh, okay. Bring life to the words. I mean, you know what else brings life to words? No. Dishy, are you in the Discord?
I am back.
Okay. Welcome back. What about you, Tara? Are you in Discord? Do I need the invite link again? Join, but that's it. That's fine, as long as you're in, you know? You can join us for the, for when we don't stream Danganronpa.
Yeah, fair. Alright, I'm gonna continue, just because that was halfway and it's 9, so should probably keep going. Why, hello there! I thought of a new bad word to call Monami! I can already tell I won't be pleased by this. Let me say it right away. I'm already used to insults and slander. There's no way I'll get hurt by a mere word. Monami is a serious stuffly... What? What the fuck is that? It's much more straightforward than I expected. Stuffitly? The fuck? What does that even mean? I don't care. I don't care. I really don't care. Stuffitly. What the fuck is that? Save, yes. Thank you. Anyway, let's reopen the trial, boys. It's the most important part of it. Oh my god, stop.
I hope your day is well. I'm trying to force myself to be more energetic, or else my mental state won't be able to keep up.
Same.
My heart's thumping like crazy.
Fat and ugly.
I might as well have a laid-back, so what attitude and go ahead with high energy.
You're smart.
Yeehaw! But be careful that your batteries don't run out for various reasons.
Sure.
Stuff fatty.
And just like I say each time, don't forget to say it frequently.
Stupid, fat, and ugly.
Anyway.
I never expected the funhouse itself to be the ultimate weapon. Oh well, let's just press on ahead.
Yeah, thanks, Chiaki.
Is it really alright to accept a situation so easily?
Yeah.
I mean, that's not what's important. The thing that's really important is the killer who used the building structure. Like, who's Mekumaru's murderer?
But is it really okay to believe the building is the weapon? Nagito said it, you know.
There's no way I'd lie at such an important moment. I don't want to die either.
Yes, you do.
What happened to the bastard who kept saying how much they didn't mind dying?
He's right. There was a time when I thought I could become a stepping stone for your hopes, but I will sincerely retract that remark.
Really?
Retract?
I'm disappointed too, you know. If this was a murder for the sake of hope, I'd happily sacrifice myself.
You say such falsehoods, per usual. There is no such thing as murder for the sake of hope. Murder is simply murder. Forcibly sacrificing others for one's own desires. Even one as diabolical as I would avoid such actions.
I see.
It's fine. Let's just leave him alone and find out who killed Coach Nekomaru as fast as we can. Just so you know, it's not like I'm getting hungry or anything, you know.
Akane! You were drooling waterfalls?
Nagito, as usual, I can't tell what he's thinking. I have no idea if he's serious or
Anyway,
not.
If the killer used the building's structure, why don't we think about how they used it?
How they killed Nekomaru.
It might be better if we clarify the cause of death first, don't you think?
Nekomaru's cause of death, huh? I have one slither of health.
I'm telling you, they picked up the building and then smashed his face with it.
It's probably it. He was horribly damaged, as if he was beaten senseless with a blunt object. But if he was beaten with a blunt object, it wouldn't be a kill that utilizes the building structure. So, what was Nekomaru's cause of death that also utilized the building structure?
Good question.
No.
No.
Was it falling?
Good question.
I see!
Oh my god, what? That's cool. He tied himself
from falling.
to the doorknob. And so, oh, that's
yeah.
fucking sick.
Died from falling?
If the funhouse's secret is that it's a structure where both towers and houses are vertically connected, then the killer made use of its height and caused Nekomaru to die from falling.
Are you saying they pushed him off? Where'd they push him off from?
That, I don't know yet.
Don't just make things up when you don't know the method.
Finishing the game and seeing hints to the storyline that I missed
Where
is
in
really
that
cool.
building
Yeah.
would you even be able to
Same
push
here,
someone
Sarah.
off in
I've
the
been missing
first
all sorts of
place?
It
foreshadowing
might
that
be
that's doing.
possible in the tower. You could push him off the 4th floor when the elevator is on the 1st floor.
Did you forget how the elevator functions? When it's on the 1st floor, the door on the 4th floor won't open.
Saying he died from falling is truly incorrect. You should burn in the flames of hell.
But my gut is going crazy right now.
If Nekomaru died from falling, where did the killer shove Nekomaru from? If I'm going to reach the truth behind this incident, I need to solve that mystery first. Well, he didn't get pushed. We know it's a suicide.
I mean, they don't know that.
Yeah.
I guess technically neither do you, but
Broken doorknob.
When the elevator is on the 1st floor, you can't go through the door on the 4th floor.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
Then, how about this? After locking Nekomaru inside the elevator, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor and made use of the drop.
Hold on! Did you forget the elevator has a sensor? As long as there's a moving object inside,
oh, I got it.
the other door won't open.
Oops.
I got it too.
Which means the elevator wouldn't have moved either.
That must be the threshold of that elevator.
He has a good night button.
When the elevator is on the 1st, you can't go through the door.
It'd be impossible to shove.
Then,
Nailed it.
how about this? After locking Nekomaru, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor and made use of the drop.
Hold on!
Score's
Did you
going
forget
nuts
the
right
elevator
now.
has a sensor? As long as there's a moving object inside.
Good night
No,
button.
that's wrong!
Heyo.
That sensor should only work if something is moving. If Nekomaru wasn't moving inside, the elevator sensor wouldn't have detected anything.
Could it be his sleep mode?
When Nekomaru's goodnight button is pressed, all of his functions shut down, and he enters sleep mode. If he's in sleep mode, the elevator sensor wouldn't have noticed him, right?
I see. So that's how...
However, even if they moved the elevator in that manner, Nekomaru would have just moved along with it. There would have been no drop for him to fall and die from. Yes?
That's what I was about to explain. before Kazuichi interrupted me.
Ooh!
Silence, pest!
Yeah, silence, pest!
Now you're calling me a pest?
Yeah, fuck you, Kazapest!
Cause a pest.
Sonya came up with it. A way to create the drop inside the elevator while Nekomaru is still in it. Chiaki seems to have an idea, but what way could that be?
Fucking easy shit.
Here we go, boys.
Let's see here.
If you arrange it a certain way,
Yes.
you can cause the drop within the elevator.
I agree.
So you're telling us all to think about the arrangement, right?
That arrangement
It
is...
is not.
The hammer is suspicious.
Ew, what?
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
No,
What about the oil on the floor?
no.
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
I agree! What?
Silence pest.
To do with it, but I don't really know how. You should stop saying things that don't make sense.
Crap!
Fuck!
What to do here?
Died.
What'd you do?
I died.
What'd you do?
Broken doorknob to the doorknob on the floor was suspicious.
I think I remember what this is, though. Not
We will
that.
never give up!
This one. Yeah! Oh, fucking white noise, damn it.
Fucking white noise, damn it.
Eh. Come on, go through again. No. No.
If you arrange it a
Bam,
certain
bam.
way,
Nailed it!
you can cause the drop within the elevator.
So you're telling us all to think about the arrangement, right?
That arrangement is...
The hammer is suspicious.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar?
What about the oil on the floor?
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
How about we all shut up and listen to what Chiaki has to say?
Silence, pest!
Pass.
Don't be so cold. What if I start to enjoy it?
Wow, what a Kaza-sim! What if I start to enjoy it? Oh my god.
If you arrange it a certain way, you can cause the drop within the elevator.
So you're telling us all to think about the arrangement, right?
That arrangement is...
The hammer is suspicious.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar?
What about the oil on the floor?
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
Nope, it's not the pillar.
You got it.
Pillar to the... Oh, you already got it?
I mean, I got it, yeah.
If you arrange it a certain way, you can cause the drop within the elevator.
So you're telling us...
A doorknob found under the tipped over pillar. The screws at the base are pulled out, and there are some scratch marks on the knob itself. One of the doorknobs from far back door of Strawberry House was missing, so this doorknob was originally attached to that door. There's nothing wrong with a simp as long as they're not creepy. Are you suggesting that Kaza Simp isn't creepy?
I mean, I don't think that's what she was suggesting.
I think that's what she's suggesting. How dare. What was it? What were the other ones?
Yeah.
There was, new looking hammer. Enormous hammer found on the floor of the tower. It was completely clean, almost as if it was brand new. No. That's not it at all, actually. Me and you are
Get owned.
I mean, I am.
I'll tell you what I'm a simp for. Simp Oreos.
Nah. Oh, fuck you, man.
They're off brand though.
I don't have any more Oreos.
Get owned, loser. Go buy more Oreos. Kazapest is definitely crappy.
Kaza
made
Pest
a-
is definitely creepy.
That made a lot of noise because I was grabbing my Oreos. I'm about
That's
to make
cool.
it more because I have to open the package.
That's cool. One of the pillars on the side of the door was tipped over. The damaged area of the pillar was also stained. It was so heavy that even 2 people couldn't budge it.
Not sponsored by Oreo.
I fucking wish. A button on
Oreo,
the back of
please
Nekomaru's
sponsor
neck.
us.
When this button is pressed, all of Nekomaru's functions cease, and he is forced to enter sleep mode. I don't know what's a wire? Nekomaru's body and left leg were tied with a metal wire. The tip of that wire was also tied into a loop. Oh, it's wire.
To think about the arrangement, right?
That arrangement is...
The hammer is suspicious.
What is the
Isn't
wire?
it about time we went over the pillar?
What about the oil on the floor?
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
Yeah, buddy!
That.
I
You get it?
agree! You're gonna loose again. Oh my god, not this again. I hate
Didn't the doorknob have scrapes?
Oh my god, fucking
You
kick him.
capitalized the
Foof.
L as well.
Foo fucking kick him. Oh my god!
Alright, here,
No, I'm kidding. I'm fucking kidding. Don't do it. Don't do
Hang on,
it.
wait.
What are you doing?
Oh, I wanted to see if there was a way that you could, like, pin Twitch messages like you can in Discord.
You son of a bitch. You do.
It doesn't seem like I can, though.
Yeah. Didn't the doorknob have scrape marks on it?
That might have been where it got scraped by the wire.
Is that the same wire that was tied around Nekomaru?
The tip of that wire was tied into a loop. If the elevator moved while that loop part hung from the doorknob...
If they did something like that, he would have been suspended in midair.
I mean, I almost loosed as well on that part.
That's right.
Fair.
He was suspended in midair.
Huh?
The killer tied up Nekomaru with the wire while he was in sleep mode. Tied the tip of the wire into a knot and hung it on the doorknob to the 4th floor. With that, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor of Grape Tower
But how did he do
and
that?
suspended Nekomaru in midair.
Good question.
That's right! He was so well hung! Kinda like.
He was well hung.
You better not finish that sentence.
Kinda like me,
Took advantage
bitch!
of the elevator's unique
Sure.
feature. Only the
Because
floor...
Monokuma's seen your deck, apparently.
Of course he has. Wow.
By doing that, they created a drop so Nekomaru could
You
fall
wish,
to his
I know.
death.
Oh, fuck. I'm not ready for a sword
Too
fight. Wait.
easy.
Fuck.
Here we go. Okay.
So what if they created a drop? There's no way you can make him fall and die with just that.
So many dick jokes. Yeah.
Why? If Nekomaru is suspended in midair like that, then how do you get him to fall? Because if he's suspended in midair, he won't die if he doesn't actually fall.
Well, alarm clock?
Oops.
Clock's alarm timer. There we go.
Oops. There we go.
Kind of like Ibuki.
Even if they suspended Nekomaru from a wire, how would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push him up. There's no way they could do that.
Advance.
It doesn't mean someone had to push him off.
Oh, oh,
It's
fuck.
possible that he fell on his own.
What? Nekomaru fell on his own?
Oh fuck! Not broken. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Sorry. I'm trying to find the right.
What? Nekomaru fell on his own?
Thought I had it, but then it was wrong.
No, not no
Nekomaru
looking
should've- If he
hammer.
was sleeping, there's no way he could do that to himself.
So,
Yeah. Well, okay.
Damn it!
Sorry.
Even if they suspended Nekomaru from a wire,
Okay,
how would
yeah,
they
nailed
make
it.
him fall? There's no one in the tower to push. There's no way they could do that.
Advance.
It doesn't mean someone had to push him off. It's possible that he...
What? Nekomaru fell on his own?
What?
you got it.
Crap! What? Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode, right?
Oh yeah. There we
Allow
go.
me to cut through those words!
Yeah. Let me cut through those fucking words like a swordsman.
What do you
Even though
think would
Peku is
happen if
gone.
Nekomaru woke up while he was
Peku.
suspended upside down in midair?
Peku. You know, like Pengu.
What are you saying? Like, how would he even wake up?
He has an alarm inside his body. As long as it was armed, it would have deactivated his sleep mode. Which means the killer set the alarm before they suspended Nekomaru.
If you woke up from an alarm and realized you were hanging upside down and had no clue why, if something like that happened to you, you would start panicking a lot, right? Instinctively, your body would start moving. Nekomaru probably did exactly that.
And then, In order to make him fall from the force he was generating, the wire was hung on the tip of the doorknob so it would easily slip off.
But-
In actuality, the scrape marks caused by the wire were near the tip of the doorknob, right?
But Nekomaru didn't fall because the wire came off, right?
He fell because the entire doorknob came off.
When Nekomaru awoke, he must have struggled much more than expected, which caused the doorknob to break off.
Was that unexpected for the killer too?
Well, that's probably it. If they knew it'd leave behind evidence like that, they would have at least tried to do something to cover it up.
The killer didn't expect the doorknob to come off. The reason that even happened was because... Well, go off my full power. Sorry, I'm eating crap. With a fierce roar...
Oreos?
Yeah. Nekomaru... Well, I don't have Oreos. So, yeah.
Well, then go get Oreos.
I don't have Oreos right now! Fuck off!
Go get them!
Not now! I'll pause the stream. I'll go to Shoppers. I'll be right back. With a fierce roar, Nekomaru put all of his power into grabbing the doorknob with both hands. But, clatter, clatter. Not yet. Here it comes. The incredible strength of 1 million horsepower. Wait, isn't it creaking? If you break off the doorknob, we'll be stuck in here. If that's really what it was, then that's the clue Nekomaru left for us to find.
So that's how Nekomaru fell to his death.
It would be really cool if you had a choice to kill someone in a Danganronpa game as like a bad
You
ending.
finally
Yeah, I
understand
agree.
now?
That would be super
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
It appears it's just as Miss Sonia said. I'm just a pest.
Yep. Yes, you are.
No, I'm not just a pest. I'm a total fucking pig.
So glad you agree.
Isn't that right, Miss Sonia? If I'm a fucking pig, you can say so.
No, I believe you gave your all.
Hey, why aren't you teasing me anymore?
Obviously.
He gets off on this.
So thanks to that alarm,
He's kinky
Nekomaru
now.
ended
Yep,
up
that's all it
falling
took.
while he was still hanging upside down. That doesn't mean he just crashed straight into the floor. Of course, you know that too, right?
Yep. Straight into the floor. No, he didn't. He crashed into the pillar.
Cola
I see.
came out of his eyes.
When
Don't kick
Nekomaru
shit.
fell to the
Shame.
floor, he ended up colliding with the pillar. Isn't that it?
Finally, the pillar!
So that's how the pillar shattered, and why oil was spilled all over the place.
When it isn't reciprocated, it's
See,
gross.
I
Yeah.
told you the pillar was the weapon. My gut was totally right.
Well, the pillar was a bonus. It's not even clear if the killer intended that, or if it was just a coincidence.
At this point, it is quite difficult to find a clue that will lead to the killer.
Then what about the alarm? I'm positive the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m. And if we map it out from there...
Hold on, baby gangsta.
Stop calling me...
What'd you just say? Did you say the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.?
You didn't check it yourself? Nekomaru's alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.
Nah, that's impossible.
No, you're
'Cause
impossible.
Even though I slept in a little, I still got to the tower at 7 in the morning.
Now that you mention it, so did I. There was no way I could be late for Monokuma Tai Chi, so I left for Grape Tower before 7 a.m.
And if we found Nekomaru's body there, it would have been before the 7:30 a.m. alarm went off.
It appears yet another contradiction has been birthed.
What if Mekumaru is not dead and it's just Mukuro hiding as Mekumaru?
How were you able
If
to
only.
discover Nekomaru died at 7:30 a.m. when you went to the tower at 7?
That's what I want to know.
Another mystery I don't understand. Seriously, it's just one after another. It's but I can't choke up a time like this. Just a little more and I'll be able to reach the truth. There should definitely be a clue in breaking through this contradiction. Still gross because he's doing it with Sonia. Clearly isn't interested.
So many bullets.
Yep.
We headed for Grape Tower. Before 7 a.m., I am certain.
But the alarm inside Nekomaru's chest was set for 7:30 a.m.
Nekomaru died because of that alarm, right?
This time of death and the time the body was discovered. One of those must be an illusion.
It
killer probably did some tampering. They probably messed with the clock inside Nekomaru's chest.
That's gotta be it!
Oh, oops.
Damn it!
Did you oops it up?
We headed for Grape Tower.
Before
know the
7
one.
a.m.
But the alarm
Sounds
inside
like you
was set
looked it
for
up.
7
It's a
a.m.
Kane. Yeah, it's a Kane.
Definitely. One of those must.
Killer probably did some tampering.
Radio
They
clock.
probably messed with the clock
Fuck.
inside Nekomaru's chest.
No! Got it!
No, that's wrong.
Wait, was it really?
Yeah, radio clock to mess with the clock inside his chest. You can't mess with it.
No, the clock
It's a
inside
radio
his
clock.
chest was a radio clock. So it
I
would have
didn't
been
see
impossible
that.
to mess with.
I hadn't
Wall
gone
clock.
through bullets yet.
As wall cock for a second. Oh, Shar, I thought you meant the kink was gross. No.
So you're saying there's no way the killer could have tampered with the clock?
Maybe the clock Miss Sonia saw was the one that got tampered with.
The clock
Nailed it.
inside
Okay.
Grape House?
No, I checked all the clocks inside the funhouse.
Oh, that's what I asked you to do. So you really listened to me and checked all the clocks.
And because of that,
Should
I can
have
confidently
her hair out
declare
more often.
that all the clocks had the same time displayed.
If there's no possibility that the time was tampered with, then we must doubt that human's testimony.
Please believe me, we are not lying.
Then maybe it's a misunderstanding?
I never misunderstand. I'll crush you into dog
You
food.
always misunderstand! Who do you think you are? It's time-related contradiction. I don't think I should doubt the testimonies. I should doubt the clock. There's no mistake that something was done, but if it's consensual, then cool. Agreed. What was it? Perhaps we've overlooked something. Maybe we're misunderstanding something. Think. If I focus and think, I should be able to find the answer to that mystery. I hate.
I still think the
why?
killer lifted up the funhouse.
You're right. Logic
Logic
dive.
dive.
Our
Best
favorite
minigame.
Yep.
I gotta get you played Bosun next sometime. Narrow pads.
Whoop. Whoop. Whoop.
Yump. Yump.
How long is this trial? Long. Is
Yeah.
my answer.
It'd probably
What
take
did
up the
Hajime
entire
and the
stream.
others misunderstand? The time in the buildings, who
Oh,
the
I
killer
fucked
is,
it.
where the murder happened. The time in the building, who
jump?
the killer
I
is,
can't
where the murder happened. The time in the building.
So fun fact, if you go down the wrong path, you can't jump to a different one.
No, you cannot. I know, I tried.
But I have the jump boost on though,
Ah,
so I thought maybe I could. Turns out no, you cannot. But you can make that jump though.
yes you can, you have to. That's really cool that you have to.
Yeah.
Alright, question 2. Which clock was tampered with? Both Nekomaru's radio clock, the building's clock. Oh yeah, easy. It got longer and longer, at least it feels that way. It is,
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
100%.
I would not be surprised if the last class trial takes up 2 streams.
Oh my god.
Yump. Yump.
Yump. Yump. Yump. Question 3. Which house had the wrong time? Both houses, easy.
I missed it.
Wow.
It doesn't help that I'm only holding forward, so I'm always going at max speed.
Yeah, no, I slow down a little bit.
Yeah, that's
It's
the
all
smart
coming
thing to do.
together.
Just a little bit.
Okay.
You said you checked all the clocks inside the building. Isn't that right, Fuyuhiko?
Yeah, none of the clocks had the wrong time.
But what if all those clocks had been messed with?
What? All the clocks?
So even if you checked all the clocks inside the building, there's no way you'd have noticed it.
I see. So the killer messed with the time inside the whole building by changing all the clocks.
So that's what it was. There's no way I would have noticed that.
This is truly fantastic!
Now's not the time to be pleased. More importantly, how much was the time off?
You're right. That's the main problem. I need to clarify by how much the time was off after the killer messed with the clocks. That's definitely the next mystery. I'm going to reach the truth in one go.
I mean, you're on your second go right now, huh?
If the time...
Alright, so, before we do that, Akane. Apparently Akane heard a rumbling noise at around 5:30. Fuyuhiko. Apparently Fuyuhiko saw Nekomaru walking toward the first floor of Strawberry House at 5 a.m. Okay. 5 a.m., that was it. Yeah, so Fuyuhiko.
Then we can only rely on Nekomaru's radio clock.
Agreed.
The time of death was clearly 7:30 a.m.
Agreed.
The problem is, what time would 7:30 be? In our time.
Are there any clues that can be used to narrow that down?
Yes, it can.
If only I heard the sound when he fell. It would have been a great clue.
Or his
I think I got the
scream.
bullet. I just don't remember what to shoot.
He's not the type to let out a scream.
If only Nekomaru's alarm was loud enough, we would have heard it too.
There's no point in saying that. If does not exist in this world.
Okay. I think I got it.
If the time in the building was all messed, then we can only rely on Nekomaru's radio clock.
The time of death was clearly 7:30 a.m.
The problem is, what time in our time?
Are there any clues that can be used?
If only I heard the sound when he fell.
What?
Hold on. Am I an idiot? Wait.
Damn it!
Probably Akane. Yeah, Akane's,
If
yeah.
the time in the building was all messed up,
I can't figure out what to shoot. That's all.
then we can only rely on
I'm
Nekomaru's
convinced
radio
I have
clock.
the right bullet.
The time
Okay,
of
so-
death was clearly 7:30 a.m.
The problem is, what's
Akane's
in
time.
our time?
Are there any clues that can be used to...
If only I heard the sound when he fell.
Okay.
agree
Sonia's
with
saying the sound where he fell, use Akane's account.
That's right. We should have heard the sound he made when he fell. Wasn't it that rumbling noise?
Rumbling?
I thought it was just an earthquake, so I went back to sleep. Was that the sound from when Nekomaru fell?
Must be it.
Well, a huge body fell from the
I
fourth
fucking
floor to
scrolled
the
past
first,
it.
and
I
the
thought it was
pillar
the
fell
clock's
with
alarm
it.
timer.
It's obvious we'd hear the impact sound.
We heard that noise too.
It was when we were gathered at the Strawberry House Lounge. What is it, Sonia?
Oh, well.
Nope.
That sound everyone heard? I did not hear it at all.
I'm running low on Nagito Hope Bagels. Hope I can get some Hope Bagels watching this. Okay.
You probably didn't hear it because you were sleeping.
I could not sleep at all. I was awake the whole night with hunger pangs.
There's nothing to worry about. What's important is that rumbling noise anyway.
If we use that rumbling sound as a reference, we might be able to figure out how much our time was off.
I heard that
Hunger
sound
Pangs.
probably around 5:30 in the morning.
Huh? You can tell?
I instantly woke up and left my room. And that's when I saw the clock in the lounge.
Excellent work, Akane!
If that rumbling sound we heard was at 5:30, it's like the answer of how much our time was off is literally right in front of us. 5:30, 6:30, 7:30. Instant math, boys. 2 hours.
Nekomaru's alarm went off at 7:30, and if we heard the sound of his impact at 5:30, that means our time was off by 2 hours.
2 hours? That much?
We were starving pretty badly. There's no way we would have noticed.
Plus, the funhouse has no windows. And there weren't any Monokuma announcements either.
However, for what reason did the killer alter our perception of time?
The reason is obvious. So they can lure out just Nekomaru.
Lure out only Nekomaru.
If you messed with the clocks and used a specific thing, you definitely get Nekomaru to the tower alone, right? From there, the killer's plan was a splendid success. That's all it means.
Besides messing with the time, the killer also used a specific thing. If they were trying to lure only Nekomaru, then that specific thing is...
Monokuma Taichi!
I see!
Yep.
That's it. The killer made use of the Monokuma Tai Chi activity in the morning.
How did they use it?
We were required to go to Grape Tower every morning at 7 a.m. for that activity, right? But if they mess with all the clocks inside the building, what would that do to us?
We wouldn't be able to attend on time, but that wouldn't affect Nekomaru. His radio clock had the exact time.
That's right. In doing so, the killer was able to lure him to the tower by himself at the precise time.
Then, when I witnessed Nekomaru early in the morning,
If I recall, you witnessed Nekomaru around 5 a.m. And if that time was also 2 hours off, it should have been 7 a.m. Yeah, that's pretty much it. At that time, he was heading over to Monokuma Taichi, right on schedule.
I see. Now that
Confused, I thought he killed himself.
I
He did.
realized what Monokuma meant when he said those words.
Too early. He didn't even ask you yet.
Jeez, how outrageous. I honestly didn't expect everyone to ditch Monokuma Taichi, but it turned out like this after all, so I guess it can't be helped. Yep. I told ya. That's exactly what I
When you
referenced
said
when I talked about the
everyone,
time.
You were including us, right? We thought we came to the tower on time, but in truth, it was way past the meeting time.
Ah, jeez. That's, well, how should I put it? What was it? You know, tripping over a foot or something like that.
Are you talking about tripping over someone else's fault?
Wrong! Too bad.
Liar! I'm right!
That's not it. It's incorrect.
That's definitely the correct answer. You always get so stubborn like this.
Let's just ignore the peanut gallery.
Yeah, seriously.
Now that we've found out how the killer lured Nekomaru, the number of suspects has drastically decreased.
Hey, why would that decrease the number of suspects? Don't be a friggin' liar!
You'll know I'm not lying when you listen to what Fuyuhiko's going to say next.
huh? What the hell do you mean?
Yeah.
You witnessed Nekomaru going toward the tower. Did something else happen after that?
Yep.
Are you talking about that alarm? A little while after I witnessed Nekomaru, the clock in the Strawberry House lounge started going off. Plus, it was just before that rumbling sound occurred. That's it. So that's what it is. If Nekomaru died when the rumble happened, then whoever doesn't have an alibi at the time is the prime suspect.
Really? Was there anyone who didn't have an alibi at that time?
I remember now. The sound was so loud I couldn't help bolting from my room. But there was one guy who never left the lounge. We were both on the same floor. It's pretty weird that bastard never came out of his guest room.
Which means that person does not have an alibi for when Nekomaru fell? Who is it?
Who's the bastard?
Well. Me.
Well, you weren't in the Strawberry House.
Oh, Gundam! No, Gundam went outside,
Gundam
right?
was in-
Yeah, Gundam went.
outside, yeah.
Fuyuhiko went. It was Nagito. He didn't go.
Dun, dun, dun.
You're the only one!
But,
It's Bacula.
yeah, right?
The one who wasn't there. It's you, right, Nagito?
That's right. Nagito wasn't there. It was just me, Gundam, and Fuyuhiko.
You didn't come out, even though the alarm was going off like crazy. You weren't in your room, were you?
If that's the case, where were you?
Please, say something!
If you don't hurry up and answer, I'm gonna suicide dive you!
If I may be frank, even if I wanted to go to the lounge, I couldn't.
You couldn't? What do you mean?
It's merely the foolish talk of the weak.
Not only did I not hear the alarm, I never even heard that rumbling sound.
Oh! It's the rooms! Because the rooms are soundproof, the good ones!
Good catch.
You're
You're
definitely
no.
fucking lying.
He's not.
However, that is also true
Because
for
she's the
me.
princess, she was in the good room! She couldn't hear
It
it!
is obvious that I did not hear the alarm in Strawberry House. But I
Yes.
did not hear the rumbling sound either. Is that not strange?
No, it's not.
I mean, everyone else heard it.
To be honest, it's not just them. The same goes for me too.
And what room were you into,
I
Chiaki?
was in a pretty deep sleep, so I thought that's why I couldn't hear it. But it wasn't that. I probably couldn't hear it at all.
Couldn't hear it? What does that mean?
You still don't know. Think about what the three of us who didn't hear a sound have in common, and I'm sure you'll figure it out.
The only people who didn't hear the rumbling noise were Nagito, Sonia, and Chiaki. The secret is what these three have in common. Could this also be the secret that points to the killer? Ah! Fuck, what was it called?
I mean, you know, it's called something.
It doesn't have a fucking X, that's for sure.
Got 3 U's in a row.
It's not a D? Oh, it is D.
It also definitely has an X.
D-O...
No,
I don't know. Oh, D-E? D...
You got it?
Dell? What the fuck?
It's a Dell computer.
I don't know what I'm spelling.
I mean, you know, you're spelling Dell computers.
The fuck am I spelling here?
Give me an R, you fuckwink. There we go.
Delphox? No, it's not, though.
This video.
Oh, Deluxe! Ah!
No, fuck off. There we go.
Sorry that took a second.
Why are you so loud, Azric?
Trying to get it without dying here. Got it! Oh! Because he's naturally loud. I am naturally loud. I forgot what the room was called.
Nagito, Sonia, and Chiaki. The three of you were staying in deluxe rooms, right? If I recall, the deluxe rooms are...
Guest rooms are dividing up by quality grade. The deluxe room is soundproof and has excellent air insulation. Yeah, I am screaming so much, I'm sorry. The standard room may have so-so insulation, but is still pretty decent. And the crummy room has severe airflow and draft problems.
The reason we could not hear the rumbling noise...
Mekamaru must have gotten an Indian scammer virus. Whoa. He was connected to the internet? Holy shit. The reason we could not hear the rumbling
He got an email from a Nigerian prince.
Because the deluxe rooms have superior sound insulation. You actually noticed that.
Yeah.
Nice catch, Hajime.
Thank you.
Are you using your
the
ultimate
Canadian
reserve
Jacksepticeye.
corps student talent?
Fuck you, Nagito!
Now then, you guys must understand by now, right? The true identity of Nekomaru's killer.
Hold on a sec. Why does that lead to who the killer is?
Why? Well, that fact just now is a very important clue, and a decisive factor in identifying the killer.
Decisive factor?
Somehow, I feel like I understand what Nagito means. The killer among us. The killer who murdered Nekomaru. Easy.
Crap!
What?!
You kept going, it's suicide, it's suicide. I was just trying my hardest not to laugh.
Are you serious? Wait. He wasn't there.
There was one more person with a deluxe room.
Was it Kaze Killer?
I mean, you know, if he heard the noise, then...
Okay, he's not the killer. Okay, so it's not him. I was hoping, but...
You can always hope.
He was there. He was there.
I will say, Bacula, he installed the... Fuck off. I will say this did absolutely throw me for a loop, because I totally forgot who stayed in what rooms.
Don't say it's Akane.
Akane was in Grape House.
So it couldn't have been. Had to be someone
Right.
in Strawberry House?
Yeah. Because he was lured into the tower from Strawberry Room.
Yeah. Okay, so it can't be Nagito.
Right.
It can't be
Not
Nekomaru,
Can't-
apparently. Can't be Sonya. Can't be Chiaki, right? Because she
Right.
had a deluxe. Can't be Kazu Killer because I just tried, so it's not him.
He had the standard room.
Mr. Eye Patch. It can't be Fuyuhiko. He was
Mr.
there.
Eye Patch had the crummy room.
Fuyuhiko had a room. Like
He had the
he,
crummy room.
yeah. Plus he was there at the thing. So wait.
Here's the thing. There's. Go ahead.
Don't say it was Fuyuhiko. Was he in a deluxe room?
Fuyuhiko had the crummy room. I've said that 3 times now.
Okay, good. It wasn't Gundam then.
There's a contradiction somewhere that you need to point out. Gundam would never.
It's not.
Only guy
guy-
left.
It is.
Says Bacula.
4 seconds. I don't know, man. It's me. Cool, it's not me. Select someone.
Do you want me to just give you the contradiction?
Yes, please.
Someone was staying in a deluxe room, but came out to investigate the noise anyway.
So, Gundam didn't win the... Did he get a deluxe room?
Gundam had a deluxe room.
You're the only one!
Really?
Yeah.
Gundam, there's something I want to ask you.
No.
Why no?
When the alarm rang at the Strawberry House Lounge, you rushed over there too, right?
What's wrong with that? If the bell of catastrophe rings throughout the night, it is the universe's
use
providence
rock, paper,
to stop
scissors.
it.
Fair.
Why were you able to hear it?
Hear what?
I mean, you were also staying in a deluxe room, right? Nagito was staying in a deluxe room in the same house on the same floor, and he couldn't even hear it. So why were you able to hear that alarm?
Now that you mention it,
Gundam?
There is only one possibility. You weren't in your room at the time. That's why, even though you were staying in a deluxe room, you still went to the lounge.
Gundam,
Am I
I
right?
trusted you.
Gundam. You have some
Before
sort of
Divas heard it.
explanation, right?
Gundam probably couldn't return to his room because of Fuyuhiko. Me?
Yeah, because he was chilling. Nagito is the best, not
After
now
you saw
Gundam is
Nekomaru
dead to
heading
me.
to
Wow.
the tower, you stayed at the
Best boy,
lounge
yeah.
for a while. Am I
Here's
correct?
the thing. Gundam's totally a piece of shit.
Until the
it's more
moment that
Davis,
alarm
though.
started ringing,
Fucking
right?
amazing.
Yeah.
If you were in the lounge for that long, the killer who had left earlier obviously wouldn't be able to go back.
Even though Mekamaru's murder was a death trap that utilized the alarm in his chest, the killer still needed to prepare the murder in advance.
like putting Nekomaru in sleep mode and tying him up with the wire.
In order to do that, the killer needed to be waiting for Nekomaru at the tower. Which means when Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru, the killer was already at the tower.
And once they tried to go back, they couldn't because Fuyuhiko was at the lounge.
Mika had uneven bangs. She deserved to die.
Fuck you.
In their original plan, the killer should have returned to their room before the alarm in the lounge went off. And they were supposed to stay in their room. They weren't planning to come out and go to the lounge.
Can I just say, remember I said 90% sure it was suicide because 10%, they were trying to, throw me
Yeah.
off? Yeah. This is the 10%.
Which means they wouldn't have heard the alarm or the rumbling sound,
Cookie did too.
thus proving they were in the
Yikes.
room, just like us.
The best case scenario would have been if those two in the lounge had gone to check the deluxe rooms. After all, if they personally saw the killer sleeping in their room, it gives the killer a stronger alibi. Unfortunately, they failed to secure that alibi.
Because I was in the lounge.
So the killer couldn't go back to their room, and ended up hearing the lounge's alarm.
Interesting. This ruckus is louder than the supreme ruler of the netherworld bellowing for a sacrifice. Don't go making all that noise so suddenly.
But why'd you come out? You should have hid till the excitement died down.
If Gundam tried to hide, and if those two went to his room to check on him, he would have been found out. That would have been the worst possible outcome. That's why he couldn't just stay hidden.
Let me get a lock of Gundam's hair before he
If
gets...
those two had just checked the deluxe rooms as planned, that would have been ideal, but how ironic. The moment Fuyuhiko set foot in the lounge, your plan was doomed.
Gundam? Please, can you at least say something?
Answer me this, including myself in my 4 dark devas of destruction. How many ears do we possess?
Huh?
The answer is 10. That's right, I possess 10 ears. That means I have 5 times the hearing of a normal human. The soundproof system here may as well not exist.
Is that your argument?
You bastard! Do you understand the situation you're in right now?
Do not panic. The truth shall now commence. At the time,
Understandable.
I left my
Have a
room
great
to go
day.
to the bathroom. By coincidence, I heard the alarm.
Oh, that's brilliant. Ah.
That's right. That's all it was. The world is always so simple.
Okay, so what you just said, Gundam, you contradicted yourself. You said that altogether you have 10 ears and the soundproof doesn't matter, and now you're saying, oh, well, I went to the washroom. What was it then? Which one was it?
Are you saying it was
said
just a
bathroom.
coincidence?
Whatever it was.
Isn't that timing
Let's
a
just
little
kill
too
Ivan.
perfect?
Fuck out of here. Fuyuhiko's awesome, and you
Yet
know it.
I'm being suspected by all of you. It seems it was actually horrible timing on my part.
I see. You're still holding out. Well, you don't have to admit it. We're going to decide who the killer is with the majority vote anyway. So, why don't we just go ahead and start voting? It's obvious that Gundam is the killer.
Hold on a sec.
You know, Hajime, this class trial, this killing, it's merely the opening act, you know.
Hey! What do you mean the class trial is just the opening act?
Perhaps I should say, it's just a farce. Just a boring farce. So boring, so stressful. I'm so painfully bored that I might develop stomach ulcers. Seriously. Let's just hurry up and finish this before I collapse from poor health.
Don't like people's hair, just kill them.
Nagito.
Yeah.
Something definitely happened to you, didn't it? At some point during the investigation, your behavior became even weirder. What actually happened? Did you discover something?
Well, let's just leave that fun for later. And finish this opening act already.
You said opening act again!
Please hold on! We have yet to hear Gundam's rebuttal!
But he's completely shut up. Perhaps he can't argue anymore.
Gundam!
I was simply at a loss for words after being dumbfounded by your pathetic assumption. In fact, I shall deny the very basis. Your assumption has been wrong since the beginning.
Since the beginning?
Based on your
Nekomaru's
assumption,
not dead.
I hung Nekomaru from the 4th floor of the tower and made the floor descend to the 1st floor. From there, after returning to Strawberry House, I was present when the alarm at the lounge went off, correct?
No, the 4 Dark Devas transformed into a Gundam while they went to the bathroom.
Although
Yeah,
going
yes.
to and fro is busy enough as it is,
I always
how
had
would
this
I be
headcanon
able to
that Gundam
travel
was
between
actually
both
like this
houses
medieval
anyway?
fantasy warrior that was
see.
just somehow
The
transported to the
contact
modern
elevator
era.
was broken.
As I
Because
recall,
I really
the
like
killer
having that
tampered
idea.
with the Grape House control panel, which shut down the elevator. Plus, the stopped elevator should have been facing the Grape House side. If so, the human who used the elevator would have left it at Grape House. For these reasons, it's an indisputable fact that the killer destroyed the elevator at Grape House.
And what's wrong with that?
If the elevator was broken at Grape House, you wouldn't be able to return to Strawberry House.
Yeah.
However, I was already at Strawberry House. I was present when the alarm in the lounge started ringing.
Gundam is just a massive hamster with human skin on. Fair.
Which means your assumption is clearly wrong.
I agree with Gundam.
Are you serious?
Oh,
And
yeah?
here I thought it's already been decided.
Have you learned your lesson, pitiful humans?
Another
You
wrench
cannot
has been
overcome
thrown
this
into the
contradiction.
That's wrong. When something is obviously wrong, that's when a contradiction is born. There's no such thing as a contradiction that can't be overcome. But he's right, though.
Is he?
Let's assume he's not. Let's assume he's not. Why he say humans like that? I don't
That
know.
elevator was the only means of travel between the two houses.
Wrong.
As long as that elevator was broken, your assumption collapses.
Get it immediately?
Plus, the elevator was
Here, remove the
broken at Grape House.
Oh, achievement!
If the killer
Nice.
cannot return to Strawberry House,
Since I was at Strawberry House at that time, there's no question that the following crime is impossible.
It would have been different if they had an accomplice.
Or if there was a secret passageway.
How much longer do you plan
Oh,
to
I
lecture
remember what
me?
it is.
Why don't we stop this already?
I want to see what my achievement was, though. Hang on. Shift tab. Destroyed 500 white noise lines across all class trials.
Nice. Okay, so let's look at this again. So, good night button. Button on the back of Nekomaru's neck. When this button is pressed, all of Nekomaru's functions cease, and he is forced to enter sleep mode.
I know what the answer is, I'm just too stupid to actually hit it.
Apparently Fuyuhiko saw Nekomaru walking down the first floor of Strawberry House at 5 a.m. The wall clock. At 5 a.m., the alarm of wall clock in the lounge on Strawberry House's second floor started going off. Fuyuhiko was at the lounge by coincidence and managed to stop the alarm, but Kazukiller and Gundam rushed to the lounge after being alerted by the sound. However, Nagito was apparently the only one who didn't hear it. Okay. Contact elevator. The contact elevator used to move between both houses was broken and no longer worked. It was apparently broken at the Grape House side, so the last person to use it would have arrived at Grape House.
Azric, I'm a genius.
What is it?
I got it. I'm not gonna tell you. Not that easily, at least.
Nekomaru used this alarm clock to recover from sleep mode. The clock arms are stopped at around 7:30, and the alarm was set to 7:30 as well. Radio clock. The clock in Nekomaru's chest receives radio waves at fixed intervals and automatically adjusts itself if its time is off. Basically, it's an amazing precise clock that can't be tampered with, not even to set the time. Broken doorknob. A doorknob found under the tipped over pillar. The screws at the base are pulled out, and there are some scratch marks at the knob itself. One of the doorknobs from far back door of Strawberry House was missing, so this doorknob was originally attached to that door. Strange feeling in the town. Okay, so let's see.
The only means of travel between the two houses. As long as that elevator was broken, your assumption collapses.
Plus, the elevator was broken at Grape House.
if the killer cannot return to Strawberry House,
Since I was at Strawberry House at
The D
that
on
time,
Gundam is just gun home.
there's no
Yeah.
question that the following crime is impossible.
It would have been different if they had an accomplice.
Or if there was a secret passageway.
I could be an
How
accomplice.
much longer do you plan to lecture me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't we stop this already?
What purpose would that serve, though?
Nekomaru.
That elevator was the only means of travel between the two houses.
That answered my question.
As long as that elevator was broken, your assumption
Nekomaru
collapses.
went to Gundam and be like, please help me
Plus,
commit
the
suicide.
elevator was broken at Grape House.
It's the same as the last game.
If the killer cannot return to Strawberry House,
The final.
Since I was at Strawberry House at that time, there's no question that the following crime is impossible.
It would have been different if they had an accomplice.
She's just saying the same words over and over, does she?
The final death room. Yes, I'm aware, buddy. I'm aware.
Let him
That
struggle for a
elevator
bit, alright?
was
I'll
the
clue him
only
in
means
later.
of travel between the two houses. As long as that elevator was broken, your assumption collapses.
Plus, the elevator broken at Grape House.
Yes,
if
I
the
know.
killer cannot return to Strawberry,
Since I was at Strawberry, there's no question that the following crime is impossible.
It would have been different if they had an accomplice.
What?
Damn it!
Azric, do you know the question you're trying to solve right now?
What's the question I'm trying to solve?
Well, that's what I'm asking you, is if you know it.
Well, say the question so I remember more, so I can try to figure this out.
You're trying to figure out how Gundam could have broken the elevator and then also been in Strawberry Tower. Because the elevator was broken on the grape side, so...
Yes. I feel like you have to use that memorize bullet thing.
Well, maybe.
Maybe.
That elevator was the only means of travel between the two houses. As long as that elevator was broken, your assumption
oh, really?
collapses.
Well, you're not going to be any
Plus,
help
the
then.
elevator was
That's right, I
broken at
literally
Grape
just now
House.
solved it. Well, not just now.
if the killer cannot return to Strawberry House,
Since I was at Strawberry House at that, there's no question that the following crime is impossible.
Just think
It
about
would
it,
have been
Azric.
different if they had an accomplice.
or if there was a
How could you
secret
possibly have
passageway.
broken the elevator at Grape
Okay,
House?
got it,
Longer
got
do
it,
you
got it,
plan
got it.
to lecture me?
Oh?
Why don't we stop this
Yeah,
already?
you got it?
Yeah, secret passage. And then at the very start, he
That
says
elevator
the elevator was the only way
The only
of
means of travel
transportation.
between the two houses.
Wrong.
No, that's wrong!
I just have a kind of gut feeling. Yeah, well, shut the fuck up. Thanks
See,
for the
that-
quiz, guys.
There
that's-
should have been another
that's
way
the
to
kind
move
of hint
between
that I
the
can
two houses
appreciate, you know?
without the
Yeah,
elevator.
that was good. I forgot of memorizing bullets, so thank you.
Yeah.
No, there should have been another way to move between the two houses without the elevator.
Such a method does not exist.
Then why don't we ask the person who actually used that method?
Wow, do I really have to select?
Some more.
That's stupid.
You're the only one!
It's Bacula!
Nagito, you should know.
What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb. You appeared so suddenly that one time because you used that method, right? There's a secret passage connecting the first floor of Strawberry House to the third floor of Grape House.
Komede can save us once.
Isn't that right?
Jeez. Once again, I let the reserve course show off. But you're right. There's a door on the floor of the Octagon, which is on the first floor of Strawberry House. After I opened the door and went down, surprise, surprise! I ended up in the Monokuma Archive, which is on the third floor of Grape House.
Meaning the third floor and the fourth floor are actually connected.
Plus, once you've cleared the final dead room once, you can pass through it as many times as you want.
If they used that secret passage, they could have gone between the two houses as much as they wanted.
Infinity Unlimited
Sword
Flame!
But, yeah, okay,
However,
he's right.
what if the killer was unaware of the existence of the final dead room?
Shameless sucking
There's
your
no
fingers.
way
Well, I'm
they
eating
didn't know.
chips. You have to.
That is merely an illusion you have fabricated from your own suspicion. If you value your life, you should
I'm
stop
glad there's no
with
memory
your
swords.
scrutiny.
Right? The squid loosed on this
There's no way
trial.
I can stop.
What did you say? Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
Thanks, Hulk. Gundam. Hulk. Badums.
Oops.
That was terrible. I'm sorry.
Oops, shit.
Please kill
Wait,
me.
shit.
Excuse me.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes. Provided you
Oops.
use a
Oh, fuck.
Spacious
Wait,
wormhole.
hold on. I'm...
However,
Oh, God.
how frail,
I'm
frail I
losing
say.
it.
Your decayed illusion.
Fucking bring it!
Shall I feed you
Bitch.
to the progeny of vile deities?
God damn, that's tough. Oh!
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However,
Don't
how
call me a
frail, I say! Your decayed illusion.
Oh, fuck.
Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Got it! Oh, fuck, that was so
I
hard.
already proved a secret passage exists.
I'm figuring
The
this
secret
out
passage
still.
was at the Octagon.
Squid
Know
is
the
my...
limits of your...
No, I didn't.
That Squid is my friend, so it's very non-epic gamer for him to...
Oh, I'm stupid. Okay, hang on. Give me
You
a second.
say the killer went to the Octagon?
Damn.
Don't bark,
Go
you
away.
cur!
Don't call me a cur.
If you don't want to drown in the maelstrom
Nailed
of
it,
blind
easy.
confusion,
Okay.
at least pray to the key which dwells in the light!
I'm a god. Just a slow
Probably
one.
means try providing the evidence that the killer went to the Octagon, right? If that's the case, I should have it too. The key which dwells in the light that will break through the
Know
darkness.
the limits of your own reasoning! You say the killer went to the
Sarah, I
Octagon?
think he's just ignoring you.
Don't bark, you cur!
Oh, 100% I did.
If you don't want, at least pray to the key which dwells in the light!
A wire! It's the wire!
Know the limits of your own reasoning! You say the killer went to the Octagon? Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to drown in the maelstrom of...
Got it.
Allow me to cut through those words! The wire used to string up Nekomaru's body. The hammer that
This
looked
is an
like the
actual
weapon.
Squid.
And the chain
What's
on
the
the
other
door
one?
in the tower.
What is that, like an
Those are all the
alien, or-
items that weren't in Funhouse. Where did the killer obtain them?
The only place I can think of is the Octagon.
That's his
There were
dad.
various weapons and tools there. I'm pretty sure I saw stuff like wires, hammers, and chains too.
Since those items were used in the crime, there's no doubt that the killer went to the Octagon.
If that's the case, they obviously know about the secret passage too, right?
It seems this is the end. Normally, we'd end up listening to Hajime lecture us with a very long summary of the case. But there's no reason to waste any more time on this opening act. So,
Hey, what are you...
first of all, by messing with all the clocks in the building, Gundam tried to lure only Nekomaru. The elevator was probably broken by that point. Thanks to that, Nekomaru wasn't able to go to Grape Tower, which was supposed to be the meetup point. So he tried going over to Strawberry Tower, just like we did when we found out the elevator was broken. Well, it's obvious he'd attempt that. At that time, we didn't know the two towers were the exact same place. Also, the button in
Yeah.
Strawberry Hall wasn't
you,
broken,
Nikito.
so he was easily able to enter Strawberry Tower.
Honestly,
But
that's
surprise! Gundam was waiting for Nekomaru's arrival.
Hold on. If Nekomaru didn't go to Strawberry Tower, what would the killer have done then?
Their plan was a balancing act of uncertainties. But even if they failed, they probably wouldn't have minded. They can just greet everyone the next morning as if nothing happened, and come up with a different plan.
And, without such a risky plan, they wouldn't have been able to lure him at all.
I'm going to continue summarizing the case, okay? Through this, Gundam successfully lured Nekomaru to Strawberry Tower. There's no way he could fight head-on with the robotic Nekomaru, so by pressing the goodnight button, he rendered Nekomaru powerless without fighting him.
Hold on! What did you just say? That I didn't battle?
What's wrong with that?
Don't mess with me! Don't mess with me! I cannot ignore those words!
Why are you angry all of a sudden?
You fools do not understand! You don't understand at all! Ha! You make me laugh! After all this time, you still don't understand anything at all!
I don't understand anything. What does that mean?
It appears I cannot finish just yet. Maybe I'm just a human destined for hell. However, I cannot finish just yet. I cannot finish!
What do you intend to do?
It's obvious! I'm going to destroy your illusory assumptions!
Are you saying you still have more? You still have room to argue?
Your words. You said I pressed Nekomaru's goodnight button. However, that button was on the back of Nekomaru's neck. To press it, I'd have to get behind him.
It's not easy to get the drop on Coach Nekomaru.
It's even more difficult if it's a one-on-one situation.
He has his Dark Davis of Destruction.
Just as I thought. Truly frail. Succumbing so easily
loved
to
his
this
scarf
simple
mechanics,
argument.
right?
It was just a mere illusion. If you want to set me up as the killer, at least surpass your own human limitations.
That's wrong, Gundam. You're the one who's wrong.
Telling us he can't finish is such a personal thing. I know,
Such
right?
a wonderful line.
Like,
however,
why would a
cannot
guy say
I'm
that?
satisfied.
It's alright, Gundam. Every male gets those problems.
Yeah.
Listen well. I shall teach
I've
you
been there.
2 tips for making someone
Everyone
admit
has.
their defeat.
I've not.
First, you must crush them with your own overwhelming power. And as for the other, you must provide a reason that will persuade that human. You have not fulfilled either
Hashtag
of those yet.
Char didn't want to know that.
She's known. I guess you really don't want to admit it. Then, just as you requested, I will provide an argument that will leave you no choice but to be persuaded. Panic talk action!
I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! Show me the cadaver!
God, I'm flipping the
I won't
fuck
let
out.
you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied!
Reload things.
I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! For the Tanaka Empire! It's Nekomaru's back. Do you really think I can
Oh,
beat
fuck,
him
fuck!
so easily?
The Dark Davis 4!
For the Tanaka
Dark
Empire!
Davis 4.
I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire!
Okay.
Wither! It's Nekomaru's
The
back. Do you
4
really
Dark
think I can
Davis.
get behind him?
This is the end!
You drink so much that you can't keep it up.
Meet the
Even if
Bonon?
you didn't get behind Nekomaru, you should have been able to press the button on the back of his neck. As long as you have the power of the hamsters you keep with you.
Are you seriously saying he used his hamsters to press the button on the back of Nekomaru's neck?
Of course that'd be impossible for a normal hamster, but it would have been possible for Gundams. In fact, we saw that with our very own eyes. Right?
Yep, in the last case. Oh, this one too. Emissary of Evil, in accordance with our ancient contract, the time has come to lend me your aid. Pierce through Supernova Silver Fox and... Choo-choo! Click. Ah, it pressed the button. Truly, this is the Skyline Lamentation art of the Demon Mouse. Ha 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 ha! Soon the door of destiny shall open!
Now that you mention it,
Stick to
after
your day
Ibuki
job.
was killed in the music venue, one of Gundam's hamsters retrieved the piece of wallpaper from the baton lighting, right? Hey, with your friends and their exceptionally smart brains, it must have been possible to secretly get one of them behind Nekomaru and press the button on the back of his neck.
Favorite character in Danganronpa overall?
How
That's a
about it,
hard question,
Gundam?
bro.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Fine a dying style.
Not just myself, but you actually brought up how splendid my subordinates are. I have no recourse
of good
but to
ones.
admit it.
Admit it? Did you say you admit it?
It appears I've obtained a one-way ticket to hell.
I can tell you who my least
Fine!
favorite
Then you
characters
must
are.
trample me underfoot and advance. Victory can only be built upon a foundation of corpses. You cannot find peace without sacrifice
Don't go me
anywhere.
soulless.
Now,
Kyoko.
trample this life. Trample
Kyoko's
it
pretty cool.
as though it were mere trash on the side of the road. Pull the curtain strings of this worthless performance with your own 2 hands.
Here we go. Oh, so Nagito, like, yeah, didn't stop us from doing this.
Nagito was fake, yeah.
Cool. Okay. Who set the lounge alarm clocks?
Good.
That would be... Well, I don't have that. Who was in the lounge since early morning? What time did we go see Maru?
Yeah, there we go.
Alarm set the 5:30.
This one. Don't have that one.
Nekomaru's weaknesses. The wire wrapped around Nekomaru's feet. Killer destroyed what after
Not that one.
What was the fake weapon left at the tower?
Yeah. Bam. Oh, bam, I said.
Who gathered at the lounge? Why did Nekomaru fall? These are the rumbling noise. For me, for looks, it's Ibuki, but my favorite character is definitely Fuyuhiko. Okay, actually though, Char has a very good point. Fuyuhiko is honestly really cool too. We can try. Okay, I have a time limit. I shouldn't be doing this. What time did Fuyuhiko see Nekomaru? It's not this. Yeah, no, it's not that. Who said the lounge? It can't be any one of these.
The who set the lounge one is.
Oh, it's the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it. That was stupid. What time did Fuyuhiko see Nekomaru? It's 5 a.m. right now. Got it. Nekomaru's weakness is... What's up? This you need to sleep. No. Got it.
Yeah.
There's the fake weapon left at the scene. Don't have it. Nekomaru. We gathered at the lounge. What? Did what to the alarm in his chest?
Last stock. This? Yeah, right? Yeah, okay. Easy.
Nekomaru's
Done,
weakness. Well, I don't have that yet.
Ooh, that's a good choice.
I love Celeste's hair though.
Ibuki is an emo goddess. Oh yeah.
There we go. Last talk. There we go. Okay.
I don't know if I really have a favorite.
How did Nekomaru fall?
I have the capability of choosing them.
Here's
Got it.
everything that happened in this case.
Alright, everyone.
Heyo.
Let's first go over the
You
many
plan to
tricks the
cosplay as
killer
Ibuki
prepared
at some
before they
point? Oh,
committed the
nice.
crime.
You have so many cosplays in mind.
First, they destroyed the contact elevator. This separated Nagito and the others in Strawberry House from our group in Grape House. Next, they lured Nekomaru out by himself by turning back all the clocks in the funhouse by 2 hours. Additionally, in order to secure an alibi, the killer went to the Strawberry House lounge. and set the wall clock's alarm to 5:30 a.m.
Awesome.
After finishing their preparations,
Can't
the
wait to
killer
see
went to Strawberry Tower with the necessary tools in hand. They obtained these tools from the Octagon, which you can enter once you clear the final dead room. This means the killer discovered the secret of the funhouse faster than anybody else. That secret being, Strawberry House and Grape House are actually the same building. On the morning of the incident, Nekomaru woke up and headed over to Grape Tower for a specific reason. There, Fuyuhiko, who was at the lounge by coincidence, witnessed Nekomaru. According to Fuyuhiko's testimony, that was around 5 a.m., but by that point, the killer had already messed with our perception of time. In actuality, Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru at 7 a.m. That's also the same time Monokuma Taichi begins. Nekomaru went to Grape Tower to participate in that. However, because the contact elevator was broken, Nekomaru was unable to go to Grape Tower. So he decided to try going to Strawberry Tower.
Right. Give me a second.
But the killer was waiting for him there. With the power of hamsters, they were able to press the good night button on the back of Nekomaru's neck. This forced him to enter sleep mode, rendering him immobile. From there, the killer began preparing to use the ultimate weapon. First, they set the alarm in Nekomaru's chest to 7:30 a.m. so he'd wake up. Then they tied him up with a metal wire, tied the tip of the wire into a loop, and hung it on the door.
100% they die with Gundam. I hope they die with Gundam. That'd be fun
After
to watch.
leaving Strawberry Tower, the killer then destroyed the door button to Strawberry Hall. They did this to keep us from entering Strawberry Tower, and to keep us from discovering the secret of the building's structure that they used to kill Nekomaru. Then, they used the secret octagon passageway to travel to Grape House. After arriving at Grape Hall, they pressed the button to open the door to the tower. When that happened, the elevator-like floor of the tower began descending,
Okay, we're back.
Cool.
and Nekomaru's body was still inside, dangling upside down in midair from the wire. The killer entered Grape Tower to see if their setup was successful. And placed a hammer on the floor to look like the weapon, then wrapped a chain around the back door. This was done to make us falsely believe we couldn't enter the tower from Strawberry Hall. With this, the killer finished their setup and tried to go back to their room using the secret passage, so they could craft their alibi when Nekomaru died from the fall. But something unexpected happened. Fuyuhiko, who saw Nekomaru earlier, was still at the lounge. As a result, the killer couldn't return to their room, and with no options available, time ran out. The lounge's wall clock alarm started ringing at 5:30. Well, actually 7:30. To avoid a worst-case scenario, the killer was forced to appear in front of Fuyuhiko with the others. When the wall clock's alarm rang, that was also the same time Nekomaru was waking up. He woke up while he was still hanging upside down, so he couldn't help but sway his body powerfully. Originally, the loop of wire was only supposed to slip off the doorknob. But because there was a heavier load than expected, the doorknob ended up breaking.
Heavier.
Nekomaru fell from the 4th floor all the way to the 1st floor. He crashed into the pillar, which decapitated him on impact, and died.
God damn.
The sound of Nekomaru's impact echoed throughout the funhouse. However, by this point, the killer's plan was about to fail, thanks to the broken doorknob and Fuyuhiko. Meaning, the killer is someone who wouldn't have heard the alarm if they were in the deluxe room. They also wouldn't have been able to return to their guest room, because Fuyuhiko was at the lounge. That someone is Gundam Tanaka. I can't think of anyone else but you.
That's it.
That is it.
Splendid. That was splendid. For a mere human, you did quite well.
Stop. Stop it already. Stop using weird words to avoid the truth. Or I'll friggin' kill you myself!
I cannot believe it. I just cannot believe. You killed Nekomaru? I cannot believe something like that.
You
like to
don't
believe
wish
Gundam
to
is a
forgive
human.
me? Do you feel regret? Then finish it! Cast your impure votes for Gundam Tanaka!
Is he actually hamster? He
Deadly
is.
foes, let the voting time begin!
He wants to go to hell. Jesus fuck.
Haley.
Fuck. Like, I didn't want to... I... Of course they made me think it was suicide.
They totally threw you
They
off
did
with that.
so good for that, too.
Oh, yeah.
Not gonna... They did great. And only a B, that's fine. I don't mind.
This result isn't all
I
that
also only got
exciting.
B.
Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Please pull the lever! Oh, crap! I bit my tongue at the most important
Of course he
part!
did. Ah, Monokuma. I'm not sorry for you.
I wouldn't be either. Hey. Da-da-da-da.
Let's see.
Relatavel Monokuma.
Yep, that's it. What's better than Mikan's? Yeah, anything is better than Mikan's. It'd be bad if I bite my tongue again, so I'll speak slowly. Judging from the results, you guys were correct once again. Getting 4 in a row without any mistakes is a splendid achievement. That's right, the one who killed the robotic Nekomaru, the amazing funhouse. Wait, it's not Bacula? Was Bacula!
Nice!
I'm telling you, Bacula lifted up the
That's
funhouse
it.
and smacked his head in.
That's it! Yay, I said all that without betting my time.
Now
Sounds
then.
like you bit your tongue.
Yeah, right? Now that we've decided who the killer is, let's do the execution already and get this over with. Hold on! It's true the class trial is finished, but that doesn't mean the incident is over. We can't finish yet until we hear it from Gundam.
Jeez.
I'm shooketh. No matter what he says, it won't change a thing. Well, I have no right to stop you either, so do whatever you like.
Oh, my tears.
Why do you want to talk to one who has lost? The loser merely leaves. It would just be unnecessary for me to say something.
Listen well.
Is what I would like to say, but for honor's sake, I shall correct one thing. Correct?
How pitiful.
You guys said I made Nekomaru powerless without fighting him. That, however, is a great mistake. Huh?
Fine.
Nekomaru did fight. That is no mistake. And because he fought, he lost and died.
Damn it!
Lost and died?
This, too, must
If
be
he
the
was
will
just trying
of
to cling to
causality.
life, there are many ways he could have done so. However, he did not allow that.
You.
What do you mean? Explain! Fine then. Then I shall reveal
Let's
it
make
all.
history.
Within the final dead room, I discovered the secret of the funhouse, and I devised a killing plan utilizing that secret. By tampering with all the clocks in the building, I succeeded in luring Nekomaru to the tower. And this is what happened.
Flashback.
Nekomaru and I were alone in the tower, standing face to face with one another. I should say I expected as much from Nekomaru. I sensed my subtle killing intent and instantly understood the situation. And we had ourselves a stare down. In that situation, if he wanted to run away, it would have been easy for him to do so. He could have run away, or even called for help, but he did not turn his back to me. Instead, he chose a fight that risked life and death.
That is...
A fight that risked life and death?
Let me tell you
He was serious
this.
too. He gave it all to try to kill me. If I had died instead, the mystery surrounding the case would have been even more complicated. You would never know why I, the victim, went to the tower by myself.
I can see it!
Nobody would know that the victim, me, was actually the one who planned the whole thing.
Could it be?
Nekomaru really did that?
Sensing even my subtle killing intent, as expected of you, Nekomaru.
The scorching, stinging, tense atmosphere. I've been a team manager for so long, I'd nearly forgotten this. This is great! What a comforting atmosphere!
Nice.
That's a great line.
And what is your reason? Do you intend to resolve this situation by killing me?
I am the Warlock, Gundam Tanaka. Heroes, Lords of Darkness, and even the gods themselves flee from me. I need not cling to any trivial reason. I'm simply going to kill you because your very existence is an annoyance.
You'll drench your soul with evil until the bitter end, huh? Splendid! In response to your spirit, I shall kill you with all of my might. I won't go easy on you. Don't even think about holding back. Don't waste your breath on cowardly tactics. Give me everything you got.
Nekomaru Nidai, your blood will drench the foundation of my empire!
I gotta say, I admire
is-
Nekomaru, but like, Jesus, fuck!
By the way, Twitch chat is having an argument.
Oh, I'm aware. Why couldn't you stop this? Even if both sides agreed, it was still wrong. I will not argue. I have no intention of forcing my values upon you.
Let me tell you this.
However, I must say this. What's the point of living if you're just waiting until you finally
You
die?
weakling!
There's nothing courageous about that. That is abandonment. A mere feeling of resignation.
You got it.
Wait, are you telling us to just wait until we starve to death? I'd rather have that happen to us than have our friends kill each other. Do you mean that you'd rather die?
Fall, my tears.
Ever since we were locked inside that building, everyone had been dominated by that feeling of abandonment. However, nothing is born from resignation. That is simply a reason to give up.
If you flinch,
Something
you will
like
die!
say Junko was bad in a really elaborate, mean way, while dissing Mukuro and all ultimate despair while balancing Nagito Hope Eggles. Fair enough. Giving up on life, that's just an insult to life itself.
Let me ask.
Have you fools heard of the term dog eat dog? Yeah, it's a game that we play at archery games. Cannibalism?
Fine.
Wait.
Yeah, it's a game that we play at archery games. It's a free-for-all game. That's what we call our free-for-all.
Oh.
Yeah. In zoology, cannibalism is a commonly observed phenomenon. Many creatures at some point in their lifespan engage in cannibalism.
Listen well!
That is what it means to live. If you say killing for the sake of living is evil, then what would you call giving up on life instead?
I shall engulf this world.
If a world would consider that justice, then I will fight that world with every last fiber of my being. Giving up on life and choosing death is nothing but a blasphemy toward life.
I renounce you!
It is a violation of the natural order. It is the arrogance of humanity. Are you saying that all to try to justify what you did? But it sounds like Nekomaru felt the same too. That's why they fought, right?
Damn it.
Fine.
That man had the courage to die when he needed to die. That is why he challenged me to our battle. Regardless, as I've already said, I do not intend to force my values upon you fools. I have betrayed you all. That is the absolute truth.
Fall, my
But
tears.
even so, don't you think it's a better alternative to slowly starving to death here?
Oh.
That belief is why you committed your crime. Hey, what about the final dead room? Did you do the Russian roulette too?
Let's make history.
Unlike Nagito, I only did it once, but compared to my battle with Nekomaru, that was mere child's play.
Well?
You know, after listening to you talk for a while, I'm starting to think that, well, it's also because you unexpectedly admitted your crime without much resistance. Gundam, don't tell me you didn't sacrifice yourself for our sake, did you? I can't believe you would ask such a foolish question.
My name is
Just
Gundam
who do you think I
Tanaka.
am? I am Gundam Tanaka, history's greatest monster. My cursed existence is feared by all mankind. There's no way I'd sacrifice myself for the sake of you fools.
Fade like dust in the
Not
wind.
in a million, not in a billion, not in 10,000 billion years in the name of pandemonium. It is impossible. Is that it? Then I'll just leave it at that. Now then, let us be rid of this foolish talk. It's about time the fun started. Monokuma, let us begin!
Yes, indeed.
I have prepared a special punishment for the ultimate breeder, Gundam Tanaka.
Wait!
This is just too much.
I beg of you.
Please, Monokuma, please help Gundam.
Huh?
Miss Sonia.
I beg of you!
How pitiful.
An act of unrefined as stopping a man from going to his death does not befit a noble such as yourself. It's fine to start for reals, right?
Fine.
Yes, I do not mind. However,
What is it, my four
what
dark
is it,
devas
my
of
four
destruction?
dark devas of destruction?
Are you worried about me? Oh, my feared four dark devas of destruction. That is not like you at all. However, there is no need to fear. In this world, I am only a temporary visitor. I was simply visiting for a moment, and now that my duty is complete, I must return to the darkness. That is why, until the very end, pride, conceit, courage, insolence, fearful of nothing, daunted by nothing. Let us laugh uproariously!
I respect him.
That is Gundam Tanaka! I shall stick with my evil until the very end! Open sesame pandemonium! I shall fill hell with true hell!
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
I kind of want Sonia to take care of the hamsters, to be honest.
I mean, you know.
Alright, boys.
It's the moment you've been waiting for, Dishy.
Alright, boys! Gundam Tanaka Stampede. Aww. Okay, good. Oh my god.
Circle going.
He summoned... Oh my god. He's gonna kill the Dark Devas. Unless he brought the Dark Devas with him, like he took out the Dark Devas from his hamsters. I'm just confused. Even after Gundam is gone, the spirit of his parting words still lingered deep in our chests. Don't give up on life. Did I misunderstand what he meant? Then what's the right thing to do? I don't know. No matter how much I think about it, I don't know if I'll ever be able to answer that.
Damn it.
I'm so pissed off. I need to throw something.
Damn it!
You all spent so much time worrying about each other, and thanks to that, things ended up like this. You're all full of shit. Every last one of you. But the biggest piece of shit is me.
The worst.
Damn it. Why am I so weak?
Oh.
Such a downer, clearly. But still, even though we feel this way, we still gotta do our very best.
You are right.
This time around, we must move forward. We must continue to live and believe in our friends. If not,
You are right.
Gundam will most likely crawl his way out of hell, and I presume he will be very cross with us. You're right. You're right. We shouldn't just stand here. I mean, it's not like this is over. We still have to do it. We still have to finish this. For the sake of our friends who have died, we need to finish this once and for all. So, don't just stand there. Stand up and walk. Move forward. Live. If you don't, everyone who fought and died will have died in vain. We can't allow that.
Hey!
So how long are you guys going to stand around chattering? The class trial is over, so it's okay for you to hurry back over to Jabberwock Island. However, the killing school trip will proceed as usual, so make sure you know that.
Wait!
Hold on! How much longer are you gonna keep doing this? Yeah, I hope the next death is good. Seriously, how long is he going to keep doing this? How long is this going to continue?
Now then.
Alright, after feeling down for so long, I finally feel refreshed. Let's hurry back and eat some food.
Hey!
Hold on a sec, that mood shift is too damn fast.
It's not like
Well,
that.
you know, it's like Gundam and Nekomaru said. That's what it means to live, right? She's certainly something else. But seriously, I'm starving.
Hey.
Then let's go back for now and eat. And then after we're full, let's sleep as much as we want.
Right?
And then let's do our best again. Yes, you're right. Yes, the death of... With this, the class trial has come to an end, and once again, we return to Jabberwock Island. The size of our group has definitely diminished. But despite that, even if it was just the rest of us, we did our best to stay upbeat and have fun together. Of course, our optimism was only superficial. But at that moment, we were able to forget about the dark despair looming before us. However, the only thing I was worried about was him. He wasn't there. He suddenly disappeared from our sight. Probably Nagito.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm definitely lucky. I never expected to obtain so many valuable things from a simple game of Russian roulette. True. Thanks to that, I was able to learn the identity of our true enemy, and before everyone else too. But it's just too funny. I mean, no one could tell that I was lying. There's no way the file had just Hajime's information.
Well,
I guess they were too busy with other matters, or maybe they've reached their limit. Regardless, I was saved. Things would get complicated if they found out. Anyway, can't forgive this.
Damn it.
This should never be forgiven. There's no way I can let this run loose. Anyway, just thought I'd show you what, loose is, in a sentence that actually would work. It's there for you. I'll be the one who stops this once and for all, even if it costs me my life.
It's obvious.
For the sake of hope, I cannot ignore this. So he's gonna try to kill the traitor, I see.
Monokuma appears!
Alright, Monokuma's arrived. Who summoned me?
Now then.
Thanks for coming.
What's this?
Why, it's the lonely little Nagito. Are you all alone tonight too?
What's the matter?
So what's up? Your face looks scary. I see, so you can tell. Perhaps you found out who the traitor is. You know me well.
Wow.
Is what I'd like to say, but unfortunately, I haven't learned that yet. I see. So even you don't know, huh? Looks like the final showdown is gonna take a little more time.
Hello.
So, why'd you summon me anyway? Were you finally gonna confess your love?
Hey,
I summon you because there's something I really need to ask you. It's about a special prize from the final bedroom. Oh yeah, what about that? There was information about 16 people in the file I received. But isn't that weird?
Say what?
That's weird.
You don't even know?
There's a traitor from the Future Foundation hiding among us, right? Including that person, the total number of students would be 16, right? Cool.
Isn't that right?
Thank you, I don't understand why he said lose instead of loose, though. I hate you so much. But this file contains documents that were created at Hope's Peak Academy, right?
Of course!
That's right. I just reused the stuff that the former headmaster spent a lot of time making. This file even contains information about the traitor. Was that person also a former student of Hope's Peak Academy?
Who knows?
I wonder.
Hey.
Could it be? Is this your doing? Did you slip false information into the file? Were you trying to keep us from learning the traitor's identity by obtaining this file? What's wrong with that? If it's my job to heat things up, it's okay if I do something small like that, right?
Well...
That's not my point.
Right?
Point is... You already know who the traitor is. What's wrong with that?
You're getting all riled
you're
up!
splendidly correct when you say I knew who the traitor was all along. But even though I know who it is, why do you think I ignored it on purpose? It's just like Monami after losing her magic stick. The traitor's existence means absolutely nothing to me. Their existence means nothing, huh?
No!
Well, that's just how I feel. I'm sure you guys feel somewhat different. Here, have an invitation for Hope's Peak and die! That was so Gundam. After all, that person is the evil Future Foundation lackey who's putting you guys through this awful stuff. That's not entirely true. I didn't really come here to fight or anything like that. Instead, I came here to offer my cooperation, you know?
Huh?
Cooperation?
Hey.
Your purpose is to fill everyone on this island with despair, right? That's why you're intentionally letting the traitor do as they please, right?
Yep.
Yep.
If
that's the case, I might be able to cooperate somewhat too.
Right?
However, in exchange, I want to know who the traitor is. I see. Interesting. Very interesting.
No!
Obviously, that's a big no-no.
Unbelievable.
I mean, I want to make everyone in your group feel despair. That includes you too. Well, I knew you would say that. Besides, I just wouldn't be able to handle the sadness when you inevitably betray me later on. Just as I thought. You saw right through me.
You're right.
No matter what situation I find myself in, my core way of thinking will never change. In order to create absolute hope that shines brightly, stepladders such as myself and despair exist. You're right. You're a true believer of hope after all. I must say, that belief reminds me of that person for some reason. That person. Reminds you. I don't know what you're talking about, but if someone as worthless as me reminds you of some other person, they must be extremely unlucky. Well, they were lucky until they weren't. They were the ultimate hope. But you're just as unlucky, right? I mean, the fact that you're even involved in something like this.
Wow.
I actually think I'm very lucky.
Say what?
You don't know?
Wouldn't you say that coming across this much despair is a rather rare opportunity? Just do something like, say, Junko is bad in a really elaborate, mean way, while dissing Mukuro and all ultimate despair while balancing Nagito Hope Bagels. Cool. If I can eliminate despair from this island...
Oh, I fucked it up. I'm sorry.
I won't be a stepladder anymore. I'll become true hope. I'll become an existence that could even be called ultimate hope. Sorry, but that's already taken. The two of you are alike. You definitely remind me of him. Hey, there's one more thing I want to ask you.
See?
Who are you waiting for on this island? Looks like I'm right again. You're definitely waiting for someone on this island. Is the person you're waiting for already on this island? Well, answer my question. If that's the case, if that person is already on this island, wouldn't that be exciting? This is so cool. Oh, here we go.
Timer.
I'm gonna say 10 days.
Yeah.
5 days.
minutes.
5 days. 11 hours. Do ultimate robots dream of clockwork?
Ed.
And then there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There were 7 left. To be continued.
At least one killing.
Oh. Bred for destruction. You have obtained a present Hellhound earring. Aww.
Don't drop it.
Oh yeah, I won't drop it, I promise. Alright. Just Alt F4 that shit.
Alright.
Alright, boys. And Char. That was that. I'm tired as fuck. Definitely. Oh wow, I'm looking at the chat in Discord. That is a lot of things. Cool.
Oh yeah, they were going mad earlier.
Yes, they were. It's 3:47 a.m. for you? Jesus. And you stayed this
Why are
long?
you here? Go to
Dishy.
sleep.
Tara! What are you doing, guys?
Fucking dumbasses.
Thanks for showing up, but like seriously, don't stay up so late for me. Fuck. If that's the case, like I can try my best to do it earlier. I'm a dumbass. I mean, fair. I mean, you're the one that thinks loose is lose.
That
so.
is what I just said.
Yes, I'm smart. Well, anyway, I don't know. Are we able to do it tomorrow then, or no?
We should be able to.
Okay.
I don't see why not, unless you have something going on.
Nothing that I can think of. So yeah, it looks like we're able to do it again tomorrow.
Should be totally fine then, yeah.
Awesome. We'll start at the same time.
That's 4:30 Mountain Time.
Mountain Time, and that's 7:30 Eastern Standard Time.
There you go.
Defend me. Yeah. Well, no.
He likes to defend me. I'll defend you because Junko is
not the ultimate despair.
I didn't like.
Yeah, Junko is the ultimate despair. It was clear
like
with the
Mukuro,
last
though.
game.
I like Mukuro. I'll give you that much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Mukuro Ikusaba was really damn cool. Not gonna lie. Ultimate soldier, you know. Anyway, I got to go to sleep because I work super early in the morning, so I have to go to sleep now. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. For those of you watching the YouTube article or whatever archive, you're nowhere close because a Foofer forgot to upload the last few. So
I didn't forget. I just never got around to it.
Cool. So yeah. Oh, midnight for you. Cool. It'll be a midnight stream for you. Bring a beer. I'll bring one too then. Anyway, have a great night, morning, day. Bye, guys.